Oh, you don't have to do a video on that, man.
There you go.
Oh, well,
We're
too late.
back.
Already.
Yep, there you go. How's it going, everybody? Corn Dog, Stacking AG, Silver Vessel, A Friend, and Hidden Numismatist.
What's going on?
There you go. How's it going, everybody?
Oh, hold on.
Corn Dog, Stacking
That's
AG,
me,
Silver
God.
Vessel, A Friend. There, okay. I always forget to. Hey, Wolverine, how's it going, buddy?
What's up, Wolverine?
It's about time. Hey, we're like 7 minutes early. Yeah, I did change time. Hey, Colton, how you doing, kiddo? You should get your package this week, Colton. Hey, Vessel. Hey, friend.
Hey, friend, what's up, buddy? Vessel?
So, did you get on the Steam It yet, Scully?
We're still on. I was on long enough to be able to. The only person I knew right away who what their name was Pitt. So I'm already following him. We're literally setting it up the last couple days, trying to figure out how to even use it.
It's a learning curve, I tell you. For me, it goes straight up.
Well, it's kind of like for me too. With YouTube was the same way. You know, it was trying to figure everything out on YouTube, but it'll be the same thing over there. Just take a little bit to kind of get used to things.
Yep. Good evening, everyone over here. Busy with school tests, right? That's what happens when you go to school, you get tests. Nobody looks at my shit on Steam, and I know my posts suck, but damn. Wolverine, are you in the Mafia? Because if you post on the Metal Mafia thread there, then everybody's, well, all of us see it anyway. Put the Metals Mafia as one of your tags. Silver, silver, silver. Howdy, everyone. Hey, Slacker Stacker. Scared myself. I looked at that red sign. I thought I shut everything off. Hey, Karis. Pa figured out DTube. I think I got DTube sort of figured out, but we'll see what happens.
I signed up for DTube today, and I just took one of my, videos I already have made and tried to upload it, and it uploaded for about 15 minutes, and then just kind of disappeared.
Cool.
Like right in the middle of the loading. Oh, that's pretty sweet, Scully.
Oh, I'd say yeah.
Yes.
I popped him up there.
The new zombie killer.
There you go.
I'm not sure what it weighs yet. I haven't even weighed it, but.
What is that? An over and under shotgun?
Yep.
Oh,
it's a silver pigeon that's been modified.
Ooh, it saw one of those off. Man, that's criminal.
Oh, I've got the full length version also.
Oh, there you go. Over under is not bad. Or I mean, side by side is not bad to saw off. I saw a guy do a YouTube video on a side by side that was sawed off, and it was sawed off so short, the end of the 3-inch shell was sticking out about a ½ inch. Out the end of the barrel. Hey, Steve.
That's a wee bit short.
Yeah.
That's just going to blow up. That's just going to blow up.
Yep. That's what I would think.
I wouldn't want to shoot it, that's for sure.
Not holding it in your hand, no. Maybe tied to a stump or something.
Vesicans. That's the first time I heard that. That's pretty funny.
A who?
Karis called a vessel vesicans.
Oh, vesicans.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Dixie Silver Miner. Mike V. Philip Wheeler. Getting a crowd here. Look at that, 15 people already. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, 14 watching and 4 thumbs up. Oh.
I see 11 thumbs up.
Now it's 11. 16 watching and 11 thumbs up. It just takes a word, a stacking AG.
Mr. AG47.
Oh, hey, Chef, how's it going? If anybody living in the Vegas area wants to buy a treadmill, there's your guy. Corn Dog says, forgot to thumbs down. As soon as I put up the announcement for the chat today, I got a thumbs down. Like right off the honk, there was one down. Boom.
That's awesome, dude. That means you're doing something right.
Yep. Pissing somebody off. But they took it away because there's no thumbs down now. So, oh well. They changed their mind.
I could put one back for me if you like.
It's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind.
It actually makes me feel good if I get one of those because it's it doesn't bother me none, but it obviously is really bothering somebody else. So if they get themselves worked up, then
I get a chuckle out of it. So
yeah. It does, it does absolutely nothing. Fake news.
Fake news 1 2 2 2 2. No probs. Meant to hit thumbs up.
Fake news. Okay, somebody's got a troll account. Let's see.
Yeah. Whoever thumbs down was real. Yeah. We know who it is. No way hidden to mess with this. Oh well.
We can find out.
It's not a big.
Hey, Mike, I got something to show off. You want to put me on the big screen for just a moment?
I sure can. Is it something good?
Yeah.
Yeah, when's the last time? Oh, look at that.
Come on, damn it.
Is that a Keebler Elf?
There, I got Ernie.
Ernie.
Yep. And I got Buckets.
Those are the Keebler Elves, eh?
Yep. And I got Fast Eddie.
Fast Eddie. Are they cookies?
Yeah, they're the fudge cookies, yeah.
Nice.
So there's Ernie, Buckets, and Fast Eddie. Some pickups for today.
I can that.
Yeah. Good pickups, man. They're from the Hollow Tree. And sorry, Mike. They're uncommonly good.
Yeah, I bet you they are. We don't get those up here.
Couldn't help myself, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah, we don't get
I will show some silver though. I will show some silver here in a minute to make up for it. I'm gonna do a video on your pistola as well, buddy. But do you mind if I show it on the chat?
No, not at all.
All right, I'm gonna get it out here in just a moment.
You could even show my aired one. I don't care.
Well, that one I have shown a couple times.
Yes.
But I like them both. Keebler,
See,
yes.
I learned my lesson. When I make an air one like that, instead of holding on to it, I melt it immediately.
Nice Wolverine. See pit? What are you talking about, Vessel? Nobody looks at my shit on Steam. I don't know. Suck with. Damn it. That's the last thing I saw from Wolverine. Oh, no.
Thanks, Mike. Take it easy.
I didn't have a car, but told him where I was staying. Oh.
You like that, AG?
Silver Wolverine was in Vegas.
Give me cookie. Yeah.
I gotcha. I asked them, they don't read it.
Wolverine in Vegas, huh? Well, I got a few orders that'll finally come in this week, and I know I've been behind on my videos, guys. I haven't done one now. It's been a couple weeks. It's kind of crazy that I haven't had one in a couple weeks, but it's been crazy with work. But I should have some time this week. I have some pickups from the community that I'd like to do a video on, Scully included. I do have a few outstanding orders, but I'm waiting for them to come in. I got some nice poured silver coming, and some from the community, and I got some cheap. Cheap rounds coming, and if I don't like them, they'll probably be going out to somebody to melt.
I think I read something about that. Fake news. Ever consider getting a real silver tooth? No, I can't. There.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
Are you gonna do it on? Are you gonna do it on the stream?
I did it.
No. I just had dinner, so I wouldn't be able to take 2 bites of this before I throw it up.
The noodles. Oh, nice.
Spicy noodle.
Fake news. I thought you were talking about something else supplement, because fake news asked me if I ever consider getting a real silver tooth, but it's too late for that because mine are all made out of porcelain.
Yeah.
And I did inquire about a gold tooth, and they were like stupid amounts of money. Like,
oh yeah, like how much?
oh, like I think the guy said about $1,000 a pop. Like, and I would just want like a wisdom tooth. You're not a wisdom tooth, you know, like your upper canine.
Well, you just need one, Mike, to look gangster, you know.
Well, yeah, that's why I just wanted to know. I think it was about $1,000 or $1,100. And that was just to buy the tooth, not to get it placed into my denture.
I finally got one.
Oh, you got the snake came with the noodles.
The snake came with the noodles.
Ah, that crafty guy.
Oh man.
What number you got, Scully? Hey, Lane.
I got
RB50. You got number 21?
number 21.
Nice.
32.6 grams.
I feel like I haven't been on a chat in a long time. I missed a couple of them, I think.
Yeah. I got number 3, Scully.
Wow. So you were early.
Early.
I was shocked you even got this little tongue to be forked.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was pretty cool.
You know what? Of all the tongues that I've seen on them, I still like the one I got on mine the best. Because it's like really forked. I don't know if you can see it very good.
Yeah, I recognize that sticker.
But it's really good. It's a nice one.
I got a sticker, Mike.
Oh, you got one of those? Yeah. I can't show you mine. It's on the front of the computer now.
Did you get one of those?
A BD sticker?
Yeah.
Hell no.
I
I gotta buy
get one up on Mike, man. I gotta let him know about it because he's got everything.
I guess I better get some jewelry then, because that's Shani's sticker then.
Actually, it is, and I had forgot all about that we had those too, or else you would have got one. You'll get one on the next piece coming.
And your bill should be there either late this week or next week, by the way.
Sweet.
Just look,
Sweet.
look for a plain white envelope.
Oh, by the way, I sent you a picture of those bills I got from a friend of mine, Jerry.
I believe I got.
If you could, not tonight, but see if you can find that email and take a look at them, and if you can help me figure out what they are. I have no clue.
They're demonetized. No, they're not demonetized. They're worth whatever face value they are. They're probably worth a little more. What's the matter with your camera? Oh, there you go. Boom.
I think my lighting's a little.
Oh no, that's good right there. I like that BD on the grip there.
I like that.
Yeah, that is too cool.
Look at the shine on that one right there. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Did he put the skull on the other side at least?
No, you can't put skull on those.
This is a Mark 7 Desert Eagle. It's the second version of it. You can tell by the safety and the dovetail. Very nice.
Here, I thought G.I. Joe just had a cool gun. I see the blue lights from your camera.
Yeah. Yep, that's a Scully Desert Eagle with my fingerprints all over it now, but
it's still shiny.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what drives me crazy about these things. After you polish them, you touch them a couple times and they look like crap because they're completely fingerprinted.
Now let me ask you this, Scully, since I have you on here and we're looking at this. When you have a shiny piece like this and you want to get rid of the fine scratches, because I mean, I have a jeweler's cloth and I can wipe this off and make it shine, but then it's full of a bunch of hairline scratches. How do you get those hairline scratches off?
Generally, I would just use the buffing wheel with a cloth buff with a little bit of a polishing compound.
Yeah.
What's up, Burn Dog? So you can't get it off with just some sort of a
Over to burn.
you got to actually use some
They
compound.
actually sell polishing cloths you can pick up. They're fairly cheap, a few dollars. That's what I would suggest you use because it won't put any fine scratches in it.
I have this 2-stage polishing silver cloth thing here.
Oh yeah, that's one of them.
Yep.
I use the red kind.
It does
But-
put lines on it though. It will put fine scratches on it.
Hey, Grenadier.
Oh, wow. Bernie's in the house.
Bernie is in the house.
Burn Dog.
Uncle Bernie.
See that right there? This has been sitting out for a long time, and you can see where it's yellow, and you can see the shine come back with just me using this cloth here.
Oh yeah.
For a second, it shines right back up.
No, but I'm gonna pick up a couple on. No, today is Monday. I got to go out tomorrow, Colton, and pick up a couple for Hidden Numismatist. Go to the bank, get them at the bank. They got brand new ones.
What?
You talking
Toonies?
about 2017 Canadian $10 bills. They put out a commemorative one this year for Canada, or no, sorry, last year for Canada's 150th birthday.
Ah,
I don't have a sample in front of me. I'm sorry. Not too often I have cash anymore. It's kind of been taken away.
yeah, you're like me. When if I get cash, it's gone.
Yeah. First
It's
thing I use.
Yeah.
I'm just used to it. And I think, oh yeah, I got to use the card. But oh well.
This camera does not focus at all.
What kind of camera you got?
Well, it's on the work phone.
Oh, it's on. What kind of phone is it?
A Note 5.
Okay. Galaxy.
Yeah.
A Samsung.
It won't focus.
Hey, friend says I have $2 in my wallet. Been there for a month. Colton Scory says I went and got 9 in order. Oh, nice. Yes, all our notes are polymer notes. We don't call them plastic because we call them polymer. All our notes are polymer now, Stephen Heath. The last paper was, I don't know, 10 years ago, give or take. We don't have too much anymore. And Laney wants to know, are you up early or late? Christopher Sanchez, he says, I see a snake.
Yes, thank you, Chris. And ta-da!
And some hot ramen noodles. And
This will be tomorrow. I will do this tomorrow.
When's the last time, Christopher, that you were on a chat and you didn't see a snake? I think somebody shows a snake every chat. You got a little tail on your snake too, Scully, hanging off the back there.
Yeah, it's got a nice rattle to it. I wish this phone would focus.
Hey, AG Scott's Kiwi.
Yep, Laney, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do the hot noodle challenge. Don't know how that's going to go, but I've been chugging the Beach Bum hot sauce to prepare for it.
Oh, and I got a call before I forget. I got a call from Mr. Zeke just prior to the chat going on the air. He's in the hospital. He had a pacemaker installed today, and he's resting comfortably. And he said to say hello.
I'm sending him something out probably tomorrow, so hopefully that'll cheer him up.
Well, hopefully it's a short stay and everything goes well.
Yeah, but he said everything went good and he was done and he felt good enough to give me a call. So
That's good. Sorry I went MIA there for a minute, Mike. I was trying to find something I set aside.
that's okay. I still got you up on the screen. There, I just took you off. Yeah, he's okay, Christopher. He's doing good. He's listening in as we speak. He may even pop into the chat, he said, on the side chat, because he has his iPad with him.
All right. Let's see. Oh, we got a few people watching.
Yeah.
Well, if Mr. Zeke is listening, what I'm going to send you, you can either pay me $1 million or accept it as a gift.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. One or the other. Yes.
All right. Let's see here.
Okay, now I'm going to have to put you back up on the big screen. Ooh, is that a...
If you want to. You don't have to.
Oh, no. Absolutely, yeah. Is that a... No, those aren't Morgans, eh?
No, these aren't Morgans.
Oh, I was going to say you got a couple of new Morgans. But that's okay. You're up. Oh, you weren't on the big screen. Damn it. Okay, now you are.
All right, let's see which one I want to look at here first.
Oh, the Lunar Series.
All right, yeah, here we go. These I'm going to put up for trade. There's some fingerprints on the case, but it's been pretty much in a bag since I bought them in a controlled. This one has one little milk dot on it.
Oh,
But
look at that.
Yeah, this one is, these are hard to find in a higher grade like this.
Is that Perth Mint?
No, this is the Queen. This is here, I'll show you. It's a 2014. It's the Great Britain year of the horse. Yeah, it's the first lunar year they came out.
That's the Royal Mint.
Yeah, the Royal Mint. Yeah, and this is the bullion version. And this is a it's got my fingerprints on it, but
okay.
This one is an MS-69 proof like.
Proof like. So now we can bash on a Royal Mint for milk spotting.
Oh, they've always been that way, man. And this one,
a mint that doesn't milk spot.
I don't know if there aren't any 70. There's probably a 70 of these, but not very many. The 69 is usually about the highest with them because it's hard to get a high grade. This one's the proof version. This is a proof 69 ultra cameo. This one's beautiful. This one, there's no issues whatsoever with this proof.
Much nicer looking coin with that. Is that reverse proof, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, reverse proof. Is it? No.
No, this is proof. This is just regular proof.
Hey, Beach Bum.
Hey, what's happening, man?
Not much. Silver Supplements just showing off something that's right up your alley.
That's cool.
What's up, Beach?
Hey, man, how you doing?
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, not much. I was just got done eating some supper and all that kind of fun stuff. Got in from work. Good looking coins there.
Yeah, they're the first year of the Royal Mints. The year of the horse, the 2014. I have two 69s. One's the MS-69 and one's the proof. So I got the bullion and the proof. I got them both up. I want to trade these for something.
Yeah, they make beautiful coins.
Yeah. This one's absolutely perfect, other than that spot right down there by its hoof.
Yep.
But other than that, it's pretty.
Hey, look, they're stacking.
And, the proof one's really nice.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I have those two. I want to trade, and just because I don't have any graded coins like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I am about ready to show two more, and these are the four that I have, and I want to trade them. I don't want a lot for them or anything like that, but I just want to get rid of them. These two I'm not really, I don't really care if I get rid of these two or not because I like them so damn much, but I wouldn't mind trading these either. These are the 2014 Tokelau the Creatures, Myth, and Legend. There's the Pegasus and the Unicorn, and these are both perfect 70s Ultra Cameo, and they haven't been out of the plastic since I bought them. They're absolutely perfect.
Oh, wow. Are you trading those?
Yes. These are absolutely stunning. There's no spots or any. These are 70s for sure.
Wolverine says you got your package today, Beach Mom.
Oh, great. Yeah, thanks a lot for the silver. I was behind a couple of days. I'm making some more videos, but that's fantastic.
He says, I'll be sending you more silver soon.
Oh, well, that's cool. I hope he enjoys the extra hot, man. That stuff's too hot for me, and I think he likes it a lot hotter than I do, so I hope he likes it.
Oh, I like those a lot, Silver Supplement.
Nice.
Thanks a lot, Silver Wolverine, man. I hope you like it.
Yeah, that's cool, that one.
I like both of them.
Yeah, these are really nice.
Beautiful.
These are they made these in different finishes, and some of these early release 70 Ultra Cameos, like I wasn't able to even find them on eBay. There's not very many of these. There wasn't tons of these. I got these like when they very, very first came out. I got them from Modern Coin Mart, and I still got them in the bag that I bought them in. You know what I mean? They're perfect.
Hey, Prince says Super Pegasus supplement.
Thank you. Yeah, they are. They really are stunning. Yeah. So these are all up for trade. If anybody is interested in any of that, send me a notice or a message or whatnot.
How's the Legos going, Stacking AG?
They're going very good. I got Silver Wolverines all stamped up here. It's I like to put them together when I stamp them like this. I strap them so they move on me, and then they.
Cool.
His is the top one there, so I'm going to throw that in the tumbler after the chat here, and I'll get that out in the mail.
Oh, sweet.
And then Kiwi got a logo bar that I'm bringing out in the mail. We got 8 inches of snow today. There's some parts of Minnesota that got over 12 inches of snow.
Oh, that's better you than me.
Well, yeah, it's coming your way, Vessel. So get the snowblower ready.
Hey, Silver Wolverine, I have a video for you tomorrow night on the silver you sent. I haven't opened the package yet, so I want to check it out. I'm sure it'll be nice, man. Silver Wolverine has a great channel, and he's a very generous man. So, oh yeah,
Silver Wolverine's a great guy.
Yeah, he's very generous.
And everybody on YouTube is generous. That's why.
Yeah.
I mean, I love YouTube. I love the people on YouTube. I love the community of YouTube. Like that's never going to change.
Oh yeah, I did a trade with mikegpo, and Mike's I hope he likes what I sent him. So, some little
Send
extra,
him the extra hot sauce.
yeah, little extra surprise for him. So hope he digs it. So,
you'll know when the video comes out, eh?
just a little something there.
We'll just hope the county Mountie doesn't confiscate it.
Yeah,
exactly. I'm worried.
You know what? Of all the packages that I've got for US, I've never had one got opened. Like none. And Big Laurie sent me cookies and scotch and God knows what from Scotland, and they've never gotten open. So
yeah, you'd think they'd steal that before they steal some hot sauce.
Well,
No offense.
you know what? Their technology is such nowadays that they put that stupid package through a machine, and the machine smells it. And if it smells anything that you're not supposed to be getting, they're going to open it. And like they're X-rayed, they do everything to them. So I'm not real worried.
And speaking of X-ray, does anybody watch Black Mirror at all?
No.
So it's a series on Netflix, and
I've heard of that, but I haven't watched it.
it's pretty cool, man. It's kind of like the Twilight Zone for the 21st century, and it has to do with a lot of like computer and artificial intelligence, and just it's pretty cool, man. The first episode of the first season, it's a little weird. Like they have like the prime minister have Fornications with a Pig. Sorry, I'm trying to keep it clean for you, Mike.
Uh,
But it's like a blackmail.
There goes my monetization, eh?
You're not at 1,000 yet, so.
Now, what I heard about that, if it's the same show, Stack, and I heard it's a show that started out in Europe,
Yes.
and there was only a couple, 3 or 4 episodes per season.
Yep.
it did.
Netflix bought it. I guess all the episodes don't have anything to do with one another. The guy, when he comes up with a really good idea worth making a show out of, he does. I've only seen one, and it was pretty trippy, to be honest with you. I watched the one that had the guy from, what the heck was that show that was based in the 60s?
Oh yeah, Mad Men.
Yeah, Mad Men. What's that?
Where he's in the cottage and he's trying to get him to
Yes,
commit to.
yes, that's the only one that I saw. What's his name?
John Hamm.
Yeah, John Hamm. Yeah, I saw the one. Yeah, because every episode has different actors, like big name actors and stuff, or a lot of them do. Yeah,
I mean, it's really, really good. Like when they like season 1 and 2 are okay. I mean, it kind of gives you a little bit of a idea of what it's about, somewhat, because they do have a little bit of the storyline, because it basically has to do with just the idea that we live in our phones and we live in a virtual reality world, and we're trying to basically move our consciousness from our body to this transhumanal device where we can live forever, basically. But it's super cool. Like if you can kind of put up with the first 2 seasons, or maybe even just bypass the first 2 seasons, I guarantee you, if you watch the 3rd and 4th seasons, you will be mind blown by just how trippy it is.
Huh.
It's cool.
that's what I was told too. That's why I started with that later one.
Hey, can I just throw a disclaimer in here?
Yeah.
On the Mafia chat on Saturday, I was wearing this shirt. I did laundry today.
Sure.
Can I do a disclaimer?
No.
Damn.
Okay. Good night, Colton Scory. Take it easy, buddy. Go ahead, Stacking AG.
Oh, I was gonna say, I went to a coin show with Pa the other day, and
Yeah.
I had this shirt on, and I'm still wearing it today.
All right. Yeah.
It's also that coin. Yeah.
I want one of those.
Yeah.
Wash my shirt.
Did you guys make videos going to the coin show?
Colton did, and Silverback Stacker did.
I think, yeah, Pops did and Silverback Stacker did.
And you didn't.
I did. Well, it was my first. I was kind of on a mission. I had to find. My mom sent me there to find some stuff, and my side of it was pretty boring.
I gotta get a hold of Bear and bug him for my T-shirt.
Beach Bum, can you see the side chat?
No, I don't have it set up to do that. So
Okay. Nope, you can't, Wolverine. Did you ask him something? Oh, he said, Beach Bum, I think I shorted you on silver. More will be en route soon.
oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I mean, I'm sure he probably gave me plenty. So.
That's cool, Wolverine.
Yeah, I mean,
So what do you usually charge, like 6 ounces for one of those little bottles?
charge 75 ounces of silver per bottle.
Yeah,
Wow, the price went up.
Wolverine.
No, it's only 1 ounce of like it's always been. It's only 1 ounce of silver per box of 3 bottles. So that, yep. So
I don't know how you do that, and you've even upgraded your bottles to glass.
I really don't. Truthfully, I really don't make very much money. I mean, it's really almost really not that much. I just do it because it just kind of pays for everything. I kind of break even, and people enjoy it, and that makes me happy, and that sort of thing. So I'm really not making any money on it. So I mean,
Thanks for dropping in, Stephen Heath. Have a good sleep.
So I just, you know what I mean? So I just kind of, people love it, and I send it to them, and it kind of breaks even and pays for things, and that's good enough. So yeah,
That's cool, man. I've been thinking about. I'm like a heat scale. I tend to like more sauces. Not very hot, but like I put red hot on everything.
yeah.
Like compared to red hot, and I know that's not a very hot sauce. It's more like a vinegar sauce, right?
Put that shit on everything.
I tell you the truth, I'm getting ready to. I'm going to be gone here for about a week and a half. I won't be back till 1st of February, but I'm getting ready to make a mild version for Mike and send it to him. So if you want a mild version of it, Scully, I can send that to you as well. So I'm going to try.
No, not me. I like the hot sauce.
Oh,
okay.
it's supplement that's talking. But
Yeah. Silver supplement.
yeah. If you do make a mild batch, I would trade you some silver for some.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of cut it in half to what I think that would be what half would be, and that'll be the mild. So
I like the Silver Wolverine saying red hot's like straight vinegar. I don't know. I like the vinegar hot sauce. It's good.
So do I. It's got flavor.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I want to drink liquid fire, I'll drink gasoline and light a match.
Yeah, I prefer red hot over Tabasco.
yeah. Well, you know,
it's got a good flavor to it.
Are you talking Frank's Red Hot?
Of course, it's the only red hot there is, buddy.
Okay. You guys get that commercial with the little old lady?
No, I've never seen it. I'm laughing at Bernie.
It's a little.
Yeah, I just read that too.
She had a church picnic, and she says, "Frank's Red Hot. I put that shit on everything."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Zeke says we need a mild version for all of us Nancys.
Yeah.
That's right, Mr. Zeke. I ate so much hot sauce when I was younger. I literally fried, fried. So now I have, acid reflux if I go too crazy too long. So now I got to watch what I eat because you ever had acid reflux? It sucks.
Yeah. No. How's it going, Zeke, sir?
Hey, hope you feel better soon, Zeke.
Guys.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, Bernie. Wolverine. Silverback. The reason I started making my hot sauce basically was because 2 reasons. I don't like eating a lot of hot pills. Most of it's full of vinegar. You have 2 ways of preserving things on the shelf. You either put a lot of vinegar in it or you put sodium benzoate in it. Sodium benzoate is in all hot sauces. I don't care what you buy, you have to have sodium benzoate in it. That's what gives everything that salty taste. So sodium benzoate is as far as I looked it up and did some research, they think it might be carcinogenic, but who knows? So I didn't want to eat the preservatives and I didn't want to eat all the vinegar. So I decided just to make my own. And it's taken me a couple years to get to where I'm at now, but I eat it on everything. The stuff that I make that I send to you guys, I eat it on all my food, man, because I just got tired of eating a lot of vinegar. I have some in it, but it's not like the other stuff. So that's kind of how I came to make it, was those 2 reasons, basically. So, yeah. And it took me quite a while. I tell you what, the original recipe that I got from my brother that I make was a very small recipe, but it wasn't tomato based. And you're gonna freak out on this, but it's really good. I might make a version of it from the original, but it was originally made with carrots.
With carrots.
With carrots.
Cool.
I know it sounds strange, but you mix it.
I would like that. I love carrots.
Well, carrots have a lot of sugar in them. Carrots are big time sugar, but so it tasted really good. It was more of a yellow sauce, and it was hot. But I think I'm going to make a batch of it and see how I do. But it was actually really good with the carrots. It doesn't have the flavor of what you think, but it's actually pretty damn good. So I think I'm going to make up a batch and see how it goes.
Just make sure you use 24 of them.
Yeah.
Them golden carrots.
But it was good though. Silver Wolverine might like it. It's really it's like a yellow sauce. And what I did is it takes a lot more to make it because carrots don't have a lot of juice. So I switched out the tomatoes for it. It's what I did. But so that's how that came about. So there you go. But love the habanero. It's good stuff.
Is that the only kind of pepper you use in it? Is habanero?
Habanero pepper. That's it. I use nothing else but just habanero peppers, and I buy them every Friday. There's a Mexican store called like like El Supermarketo. I swear, man, I don't know in Spanish. I swear that's the name of it. But every Friday they get like 30 pounds of I don't know where they get them. I guess Mexico. I don't know. But they get in all fresh peppers. And then when I make my hot sauce, I go over and get all the I buy a whole bunch of peppers from them, and they enjoy that I buy it from them, and that's what I make everything is those fresh habanero peppers.
The fresher, the better.
Yeah, and I tell you what, someone told me, sometimes my batches may be a little hotter than others because someone told me that the peppers can actually be hotter a little bit and milder a little bit on just a variation. So it all depends on the pepper as well, of just whatever, So, yeah.
What you making, Stacking?
I'm working on the building blocks of wealth.
He's making a BBOW, Silver to Burn. What is a BBOW, you ask? It's a building block of wealth, a Lego.
How many Legos have you made? All together.
About 1 million.
She's rich.
No, he's gonna say it feels like 1 million.
I think I am over 50.
Wow.
Because AG Scott's Pee-wee has, I think, 6 or 7. And
People just can't get
Pops has 8.5. Ray Brockman has 6. And then there's I think 6 original. So supplement, you got 1. I think Mike Vessel.
I got 1. And just for all you people, just so you know, the original ones are heavier and nicer.
And Bernie's got a couple. Bear's got a couple.
Bernie says I have 2. Yep. He says I just got a Lego today with a logo bar too.
That was a completion of our trade for my Clint Eastwood and my sword for my He-Man. Let's see.
Sweet.
My hands are a little mangled up, but I will gladly. I got to show these. Come out of there. There's the milking chair. Yeah, they're getting to see some. Look at that. He-Man's rocking the Bernie sword.
That's an awful good looking sword, ain't it?
It's big.
Thanks.
Is that sterling?
Yes, it is sterling.
The sword I made is fine silver, and it's a complete fail. You touch that blade at all, it bends. And I even tumbled it for 2 hours.
Say hello to Silver Bean Counter.
Hey,
Silver Bean Counter. And there's my Clint Eastwood that Bernie did.
That's pretty awesome.
Yep.
That was my trade. Here's my trade with Mom right there.
Very nice.
That's a sweet looking skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a nice one there, man.
And
Yeah, what?
He knocked over his missus. I don't think she was done yet.
Yeah, watch that video, Scully, of all those rifles you made.
Okay, I think there's a little bit of misunderstanding going on in YouTube right now. Chef Capone just says, Mike GPO, when YouTube takes all the small channels off YouTube. Okay, I don't believe YouTube is taking any channels off. All they're doing is taking the money away. So
Yeah.
That's it.
the channels are all still going to be here. So come back to watch the videos. They're not taking any channels off.
Yeah, see, I'm going over to Steam it too, but I'm going to still be doing all the same stuff I've been doing on YouTube. I'm not changing that.
Oh yeah. Yep, we're just building another platform, that's all. We're not leaving this one, we're just building another one.
The community is just expanding.
Yeah. But check it out.
Yeah.
Speaking of community, the puzzle has added another piece.
Oh, good.
Whose is that one?
Pitts.
The big dog.
Oh, the big
Bulldog
dog.
up there?
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah. Okay. I was looking at that 44 grammer right beside it, the shiny one.
Ah, yes, that's Bearsies.
Yep.
So who are you waiting on? Randall and Bernie or something? Or
No, I
awesome.
got I thought I sent the puzzle piece out to him when I sent him the logo bar and the building block. So I'll just tomorrow. I couldn't get anywhere today, man. The mail sucked. So yeah, I got an envelope with his puzzle piece, and then
How big?
Scully, PM me your address. I'll send you the puzzle piece and some silver. You can finish it off for us. Does that sound cool?
That sounds wonderful. Absolutely.
How much of those puzzle pieces weigh?
Anywhere from like I did 54 grams, 50 grams. Bears is 44. Randy's was
Oh, that's cool.
47. Vessels was 46. Shiny Packages was 52. I had another one there, 46. And then Ma and Dad, I think they got theirs on the back, maybe. Nope, it's on their COAs then.
Philip Wheeler says I have a BBOW as well.
Who said that?
Philip Wheeler.
Yes, he does. Philip Wheeler, I think, was one of the first ones to go in too, I believe.
hey, Mike, talking about YouTube and demonetization.
Yep.
I believe they're just changing the requirements, correct?
Yes.
From when you can monetize, you got to wait till you're like at 1,000 subs, right?
Yeah.
And 4,000 view minutes a year.
Well, I mean, that wouldn't be that difficult to have.
And you have to maintain it though. You just
but
can't
I want to
be done with it, because if you fall under 4,000 minutes in a year, they're going to remove it again.
in a year, yeah.
Yeah.
But
as long as you're constantly uploading videos, you shouldn't have that worry.
I don't even think you'd have to constantly do it to get it. I want to tell you, I don't have a huge channel. I got like 1,600 subs, right? Mine's monetized, but I never did anything with it other than check the box.
You know what? When I go in here and I go to my computer studio, it tells me right now in watch time that I have 26,994 minutes.
Yeah, 26,000 in what, a year and a half?
I guess, yeah. But
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's. But let me tell you, the point that I'm trying to make is if you have over 1,000 subs, and you make regular videos, and you get a few hundred watches on all your videos, you still don't make anything. Okay.
No.
So it's not like anybody's getting anything taken away from. Right. I don't. Nobody's making any money anyway. You're talking pennies.
Right. It's more of a
YouTube doesn't pay anybody anything. So I mean, yes, they do, but I mean, it's literally so small. It's such a small amount, unless you're on a channel that's getting, thousands of regular views, even tens of thousands. You may start making a little bit of money.
Okay, Silver Wolverine, he also corrected me too, and it's 4,000 hours.
No, it's not. It's 4,000 minutes. It's not 4,000 hours.
Because 4,000.
That's an insane amount of time. In 4,000 hours, I don't think you can do.
4,000
can't even work 4,000 hours in a year.
Well,
no.
It's 4,000 minutes.
Times 60 would be like 24,000, no?
It would. How many hours are even in a year?
I don't know.
It wouldn't be. Yeah, that's definitely not 4,000 hours.
If you work,
no, it's 4,000 minutes.
If you work 52 weeks a year at 40 hours a week, you work 2,000 hours.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I thought it was. No, it's 4,000 hours, says Laney.
No, it's not. I already looked. It's 4,000 minutes. You don't have 4,000 hours in a year. So that's impossible to do anyway. People would have to be watching your channel 24 hours a day.
All right. So if you have 1,000 subs, okay. If you have 1,000 subs and you update, you put a video up once a week. This is just a guesstimation on my part, just going off of what I've made on my channel, which is jack squat. if you have 1,000 subs, you make regular videos, you're getting 200 to 500 views per week, maybe on your video, per video, each video, right? You're still only going to make maybe a couple $100 in a year. In a year.
In a year, yeah.
You're not going to make, in a year.
Yeah.
You're not making squat. So they're not taking anything away. So, and that's if you have over 1,000 subs. So if you have 300 subscribers and you're getting 150 views, literally you're not making anything. You might get $100 in an entire year, maybe a year and a half. You know what I mean? And they don't even pay out.
You know
they
what?
don't even send you money until you make $100.
Hey guys, Wolverine and Laney are correct. To get reviewed after reaching 4,000 watch hours in the previous 12 months and 1,000 subscribers. So I'm wrong. They are right. It is 4,000 hours.
And 4,000 hours is that's 24,000 minutes. 4 times 6.
So you're over it, Mike.
Yeah. So I just need another 500 subs.
Yeah.
And I am not doing a giveaway, or I'm not doing that sub to sub crap to get 500 subs. So I'll just continue doing this for the love of my fellow YouTubians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how many hours I actually have.
They'll tell you in your about.
Dashboard. Right on your dashboard.
Yeah. There you go. Laney says, that's why I put all my hidden vids back to public a few days ago. Yep. Yeah, no, I'm not doing it for the money. Otherwise, I would have admitted defeat a long time ago and gone on to something else.
Yeah.
It's just for the fun. Okay, I got nothing better to do.
Hey, man, we all like to talk about metals and
That's right.
Whatever the hell else we want to talk about, and we have fun doing it.
Yeah.
Really though, honestly, people that do this for a living on YouTube have millions of subscribers. Okay,
Yeah.
Even if you have 10, 20, 30,000 subs and you're doing regular, you're still not doing this for a living. You know what I mean? You're not even paying a car payment. Okay, there's not that much money to be made on YouTube unless you're way up there.
I just saw a post on Steemit about some YouTuber who said he had 1 million subs, and that guy was doing $1,100 a post on Steemit. So he must have brought a lot of his subs both with him.
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
How much money do you get for a post on Steemit?
Well, $1,100 is a lot of money. I got $6 for my first one, I think. $6.40.
Well,
which is more.
You didn't get $6.40. That's what they say you got, right?
Steam money or whatever you call it.
Yeah, whatever So let me ask you guys, maybe when you guys know a little bit more. I did sign up for Steemit and I'm going to participate. So in order to get money off of Steemit, do you have to sign up to some sort of exchange? Is that how it works?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to get a wallet.
I think like Coinbase or pick your.
Okay, so what is involved with signing up with one of these places?
You basically have to, give your license, or not your name, your address, and then you either got to give them a credit card or like your bank information.
Okay, and then how long does that take to sign up? Is there like a week wait?
Yes.
There was a week wait for Steemit, yeah.
Okay, so there's a week wait. So if you make money on Steemit and you take that money and you want to transfer it over to one of those exchanges, is there a wait to transfer it to an exchange?
I haven't done it yet. I think Pitt would be a good one to talk to because Pitt, I think, has done one transfer so far. But the way it sounded to me was that you have to take the Steam dollars and you transfer it to a platform, whatever, and then from that platform you transfer it to cash.
Okay. Now, are there fees involved?
I believe there is a fee, yes. Okay,
because this is just me asking because I've never purchased a crypto. I've never signed up on an exchange. I've never done any of that. Now, I've heard people state that they, trying to get money off of one of those exchanges, they've been charged upwards of like a 30% fee.
30%, yeah.
And $10.99 at the end of the year.
if you make a certain amount.
Over 600.
Actors, actresses,
Was
steam.
it what?
Yeah.
What was that, Beach Bum?
Over $600, you have to declare taxes. Anything over $600.
As far
In
as
a single transaction or in a year?
First, like if you babysit for a total year and you get $600 in one,
Mhm.
you got to declare that. Supposedly, it's so funky with the government, but
I thought it was like 3,500 or something.
no, it's like $600. You got to claim anything over $600 in America. You're supposed to.
You know what's kind of funny though is on Instagram, there's a lot of people that following on Instagram that are into cryptocurrencies, and they're basically day traders. So
Yeah.
I mean, they're buying and selling and making $1,000 today, losing $1,000 tomorrow, and I think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to run into some tax issues here because, number one, you have all these people making, bazillions of dollars on all these different exchanges with these different cryptocurrencies. You can't tell me with all that flood of money that the IRS is not paying attention. And number two is it's all digital, right? As soon as you cash something out or you accept payment or you do something, that's all trackable, traceable.
Yep.
And
Well,
probably
I think
it has to be reported at a certain amount through those exchanges to be legal.
I would think that.
So if you buy and sell all that stuff every day and have hundreds of transactions and you're making tons of money and losing tons of money, how many of those people are actually paying attention?
Right.
You know what I mean? And claiming all that on their taxes.
And then that's why I don't deal with that. I'll let it build up to a whatever amount, and then I'll cash it out. It'll go towards silver and gold, mainly silver, because I'm just going to get it from melt. Whatever profits I make from this, it's going to be turned back into silver. I don't think I'm going to become a millionaire or anything off this, but it's kind of just like the little bit of money that people make off of YouTube here. They probably reinvest it in silver again. Well, that's what I'm going to do with Steam It. If I can make some Steam It dollars and turn it into actual gold and silver, that's what it's going to do. And so, and when whatever I make off it, I'll just claim it. I mean, it's not like it's going to be that hard to say, I made X amount of dollars. I mean, I'll just claim it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is there's a lot of people out there that are probably middle income that have made a few $1,000s off of cryptos, and then come to the end of the year when they usually get their $2,000 or $3,000 back from Uncle Sam, they found out that, hey, there's like an extra 10 or 15 grand I got to claim on my taxes this year. All of a sudden, then they never took any taxes out of it.
So
you know what I mean? And then they may end up having to pay in or not get any money back, or what I'm saying?
No, totally, and that's I don't know, like who does the blame go on for that? Does the blame go on the consumer for not knowing that when you buy an investment, if there's a capital gains on it, you can write it? Just
well,
like
of course, yeah.
On it,
Stupidity does not protect you from any laws.
No. Okay. Good night, Zeke. Take it easy, buddy. Have a good sleep.
See you later, Zeke.
Can I, Mr. Zeke?
Yeah.
I'm sending you off a package probably tomorrow or Wednesday. So it should be to you by next week.
It's raining. Yeah, no, I'm sure that Steam It, that disclaimer that we all checked, agree to. If I don't know anybody, did anybody read the whole thing?
Yeah, no.
I'm sure that there's no recourse for anybody in there. It's buyer beware.
Yeah. Well, let's put it this way. I have an art show going on right now, and I do horse racing paintings and fall paintings in the state that I live in. And I just sold 2 paintings, and the lady paid me $700 for 2 paintings, and she wrote me 2 checks. And since it's over $600, if that lady decides to claim that $700 in her tax for, say, whatever business she has or investments in her house or whatever, there's a possibility. I'm not going to tell the government about it, but there's a possibility if she gets audited, they say, hey, I paid so-and-so $700, and then they can potentially come to me and want their taxes, then I'm going to take the chance that if something happens, the government would just say, hey, we want our $50 and I'll pay them later. But I'm not going to declare that $700. I'm not going to tell them about it, but That's what I'm saying. Over $600 in America, you're supposed to tell them, regardless whether it's babysitting or whatever.
Yeah. Silver Sprocket, if YouTube gets rid of all the ads, then we as whatever you call it, we as YouTubians, then we're gonna have to start paying to use YouTube. So I don't mind clicking on that little 5-second thing. I can do that all day long to watch a good video. But if they take that away, then we end up paying for YouTube. That's what's gonna happen.
I was sitting there watching Stacking sift that clay, and I had nightmares. That is such a pain in the butt to sift all that clay, but it's the best way to get the detail.
No, there you go.
Right.
Why is that? Does it fine filter it or something?
Clay, that Delft clay is just really hard to sift. You have to force it through the sifter. And I saw his gloves had holes in them, and that's how all my gloves have too.
Stacking AG, Silver Wolverine wants to know, do you transfer all your SBD to your wallet?
Yes.
There you go. Yes. And Mateo Mang.
Like on Coinbase. Well, I can't right now because, well, once I make it Litecoin, I can, because Coinbase only has Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and I think Litecoin. And Litecoin is the one that I am going through because I don't trust or really like any of them, but like that seems like it's the not craziest one right now. So I just thought that might be the safest one.
Well, it's one you could make money on just by doing videos. So,
yep. Okay, I'm going to ask an off-topic question to you guys in America. What the hell is YouTube Red?
What?
We don't have YouTube Red in Canada. We
I
have
don't know.
YouTube, and Silver Sprocket says that. Well, so we all sign up for YouTube Red. What is that? YouTube with no ads?
Oh, I think that's with no commercials kind of a thing.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, we don't get that here.
Yeah, I think it's no commercials, and then you also, I think I just saw like an advertisement where they like have their own shows now. I don't know if they're trying to like, invade in on the, the Hulu or Netflix or Amazon or whatever, where they're going to have shows or episodes of certain things that are funded by YouTube. I don't know. Google, I'm sure, is probably trying to get in there somewhere.
RB50 says it's $9.90 a month here in the US and it removes ads.
Oh, right.
Okay, yeah. No, for $10 I'll watch the ads.
Yeah, me too.
That way at least YouTube is paying me for my contribution. $10 a month.
I know I keep talking about off-topic things, Mike. Sorry about that, but I one thing that I want to ask everybody too is, how long do you think it's going to be before Verizon and Charter Spectrum and DirecTV and all these places where we get our internet from start putting in packages instead of having unlimited? I mean, they're already slowing down people's speeds, right? If you use so much per month. I think that they're going to start saying, just like you do with your cell phone, you only have so many gigs this month. Because right now, everybody's streaming as much as they want. They're streaming as much YouTube, Netflix, Hulu. I think eventually they're going to start putting a cap on it, or you're going to be paying big bucks to have like an unlimited account.
They will lose so much money.
What's that?
Isn't that illegal in the States?
No.
Oh, that's totally illegal in Canada. They are not allowed to cap you, to slow it down. I went so far as like I have a VPN, which is a virtual private network. It blocks my IP address. So if I'm downloading something, it looks like I'm downloading it from Bulgaria.
Yeah.
And what they used to do in Canada, if they detected that you were using a VPN, they would buffer your internet. And the Canadian, the CRTC, I believe, they're not allowed to do that.
Well, I'm telling you right now, Mike, with everybody and their mom, canceling cable because of all these streaming services and being able to get around things to watch. And the cable companies are losing, millions and probably billions of dollars eventually over the years. They're going to find a way to get that money back.
Oh, hell yes.
And the only way that they can find to get that money back is to start,
Yep.
paying for gigs.
There goes a
Me
Lego
too, Chris.
in the hole. I should have.
Yeah, and also with Comcast, we pay for
I'm on Spectrum.
unlimited, but we also got the fastest speed. We pay for the fastest speed from Comcast.
Yeah, well, in Michigan here they have it's called Spectrum now,
I'm on
but
Spectrum.
I have they have they have certain contracts with different areas. It's a monopoly. If you live in a certain area, you only can have Spectrum. You know what I mean? You can't have Comcast.
Hey,
Like they pay to lock down certain areas of the state, and you're stuck with who you have.
I'm the same where I'm at.
Yeah,
Christopher.
and,
Christopher
Go
said
ahead.
I'm paying Verizon for unlimited data, and I'm using it like it's going out of style.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not cheap to pay for an unlimited data plan. You know what I'm saying? And
My internet,
they've already.
my internet gives me 1,000 gigabytes a month, and I rarely go over. And if I do go over and I say it, they say anything, my comeback is, what about all the months that I didn't go over?
Yeah.
You didn't send me a letter saying that you didn't use all your internet this month. We're going to put it aside for you for next month. But if I go over, they'll send me a nice polite little letter saying that I went over my limit and could I please pay more attention. So
Yeah. Kara says she hasn't had cable in almost 10 years. It's been over 4 years for me.
yeah.
I love my cable, man. I gotta watch Vikings.
You know I only have cable because it got me a better internet package.
Yeah, me too. I actually got cable with the full internet, and we still haven't hooked up the cable boxes, and it's been 2 years.
I gotta have cable.
I don't even watch TV.
I don't
I
watch
don't either.
TV either.
I have to
Well,
pay
I watch
69 bucks a month for 69 bucks a month for internet.
Yeah, we pay 89.
That's right where I am, Scully.
Hey, Stacking, you gonna be able to still make me 2 of those Lego building blocks? You may not hear me.
What did you say, Beach Mom?
I was just wondering if Stacking's still gonna be able to make me 2 of those Lego building blocks.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. I believe.
Just when you get time, there's no rush.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I got me a vessel bar coming. I am extremely excited about that.
That'll give me 3 of his building blocks, make a little pyramid.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stack, and I need to get with you at some point once you get everybody else done. I'd like to get a 1 or 2 or 3 myself.
Yeah, Scully, you're really gonna like these.
Oh, I know. I've been watching him for months now. I just, I see that he's got so many people that he's pouring for, and I know where he's coming from on that. So I'm not going to push anything. I know eventually I'll get one.
Can you see that? It's standing up.
You better hook your mouth.
Yeah, it stands up.
Look at that.
Oh, the vessel bar.
Yep, the vessel bar just stands up. It's on my glass desk.
One down, thousands to go.
I know the feeling.
Well, you went, how many months did you go Stacking without a furnace?
Been 6 months, man.
A good month, if not maybe like a.
Yeah, I was gonna say a month and a half.
It's back around Thanksgiving, wasn't it?
Yep, totally.
Yeah.
But luckily, I've been able to go over to Vulcans and Mrs. Vulcans, and they've been kind enough to let me use their furnace for porn and stuff. So.
Oh.
And I whip dished it a little bit, but I was having trouble with the other torch head that I have. It didn't want to stay lit. It kept wanting to go out on me.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I gotta find the old clippers.
I guess when you're working with that stuff, you should always wear gloves, I guess, to deal with the clay and everything. It doesn't really matter.
It just
It
gets
just
on
makes
your
cleanup
fingers.
here.
Just makes it a little cleaner, but it won't hurt you.
No.
So I guess when you're
you-
sitting that through, you want to have nice, fine clay. You want to get the clumps out and stuff. I guess it just makes it just for a better pour.
You get more detail. You don't get the soft
you can-
spots.
Right.
Who's silver?
Yep.
I believe
He was asking. He wanted a couple, so he's on this one. This one can be yours. Silver.
I believe he's a new fella.
I never heard of that.
I haven't seen him before.
Send me a PM. Silver, and I'll throw you this one. I'm gonna be pouring a bunch tonight. So.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be doing the same thing right now. I've got a whole bunch I'm supposed to be pouring, but this
Yeah,
flu
so-
will not leave me alone.
Yeah,
That's
you're
rifles, man.
here instead, eh?
Well, I'm inside where it's warm. Shani went to the shop. I didn't have the cojones to do that tonight.
Yeah, man. If I was out there in California, I'd be out there panning in those creeks, man, for gold.
Well, both my good claims, are both covered in snow right now. So I'm done until
Right.
probably about May.
Yeah.
We've got a couple claims in the desert, which are fun to do, but you can't use water out there, and dry washing, you don't get,
Yeah.
you lose gold dry washing. Yeah, I'm missing it. Believe me, I want to be out there so bad.
Okay.
I know it's a lot of work. So
Silver supplement showing us now. Oh, is that Morte?
those are good looking coins, man.
It is, yes. I like that skull on that one.
Are those
Damn.
2 ounce, aren't they? 2 ounce?
Is that
No, this is from the bear. This is 6 ounce.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Oh,
pretty cool.
that looks like it's a little more than 2.
I thought it looked familiar.
That's
Yeah.
a fucking big one.
Yeah, but the ones you're probably talking about are the ones from YPS,
Yeah,
and they make those in 25 gram, 50 gram, and 100 gram.
Yep, the Poeta de Mete, or
yeah.
That's dead silver. Yeah,
The bear.
I like the bears though.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
the color on that one. It's not like really brilliantly shiny. It almost has a 925 look to it.
Kind of like a matte finish.
Yeah, he's got it blackened for sure.
Oh, it is blackened. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. My lighting's just there. You go.
Yeah,
And
it's
you can really tell.
funky how that works.
Get my lighting all weird, and then it starts.
Howard.
The camera starts messing up. I think it looks better with the light off. There we go.
Hey, Stacking AG,
yes, sir.
did you say that one that you did right there was for silver?
Yes, you can send me a PM.
Okay. He says, can you say something like, this is for you, Kiefer? Kiefer is my son, and the Lego is a gift for him. He is 11 and getting into silver stacking too.
Go, man.
Perfect. Kiefer, buddy, this is for you, man. This is from Stacking AG 47 from your old man. It's awesome that he's getting you into silver.
There you go.
Congratulations, Kiefer. Your old man rocks.
Stacking 47 makes some great silver, too. You're getting some good stuff.
Silver.
There you go. You better write that down so you can put it on the note too, eh?
Timestamp it.
There you go. How do I timestamp it?
No, he just got to take a recollection of what
yeah.
the clock is right now and then just kind of figure out when the chat ends and go back.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's like,
Man. Good looking line.
needed for me. I think he wants that stamped on the bar. Yeah, the bar's not big enough to stamp that on the bar if that's what he had in mind.
Yeah, I don't think I can get Kiefer on there, buddy. But
The initials, maybe. I don't know.
KIN
So Fake News wants to know, are you guys into silver or gold as well?
Both.
Both, yes.
I am.
Yep. I have gold.
I'm a gold miner, so I mine the stuff.
I have a
Whatever is a good deal. I'm into good deals. I don't care if it's silver or if it's gold. If it's a good deal.
An ounce is an ounce.
Okay, there you go. Silver says, my wife is clapping. You rock. There you go.
Hey, Silver. Can you spell your son's name? Because I got my stamp now, and if you want, I don't have to put Stackin on there. I can put Kiefer on there, and then we'll just have AG47 on there with my stamp,
Okay.
dude.
Kiefer.
Hyper. K-I-E-F-E.
K-I-F, yeah.
I-E-F-E-R. Perfect.
There you go. You didn't miss a thing, corn dog.
And that's kind of the cool thing is like I love sharing my silver with the community, but when like kids actually want it or can actually appreciate it, because my godson, I gave one to him and he literally carries it around in his pocket every single day.
Did you already stamp it, Stackin? Did you stamp it already?
His not yet.
Okay, he says no, that's okay. You stating his name is perfect. He will love it.
Okay.
So he's just gonna go back and let him watch the video.
Perfect. I'll keep it as is, how they all come out, and
there you go.
I'll put his name on the COA.
And his name is, what do you want?
Is that a Vulcan axe? Didn't Vulcan make that?
No,
this is a bear.
Yeah,
Bear. Oh, yeah.
That's got bear written all over it.
Yeah. Good looking.
I do have a Vulcan axe though. It's
I'd like that axe a lot better if the shaft was straight.
You better hush your mouth.
Is that Vulcan or is that bear?
That's Vulcan there, right?
what?
That sword is not bear?
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is bear.
Is that 2 ounces or 1?
Almost 2.
That's the
A lot
handle.
of weight right here down here in the hilt.
Here, this is a Vulcan axe.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's pretty. Yeah, that one you got pretty awesome. Yeah.
Yep. Gold Bear
This
Buddy's
one's
got
got
the same one in gold.
This one's got a skull down here on the end.
Yeah,
It's got
cool.
3 skulls on each side here. Then he makes the blade shiny, and then everything down here is blackened.
Hey, John Hartley, how's it going?
Badass piece.
Welcome.
I tell you what, man, I am so gun shy now of this Crucible letting go on me.
Is that the brand new one?
It's one of the brand new ones. I'm waiting on the other one that broke to come in the mail.
Yeah, I was going to say, especially since the other one busted it.
I was heartbroken, and I apologize for the swearing in that one.
Oh, that's okay. Hey. So how was John Hartley tonight?
That's a good looking bear bar.
All is good. Yes, good.
I'm surprised when you're having fun. I got to take off here in a few minutes. I got to get up early and go to work.
Oh man, no. You know what? Beach bum.
I'll tell you what, man.
I'm sleeping until 9:30 tomorrow.
No.
Today I got to 20 after 9. I had to get out of bed because I had to pee too bad.
I got to work at 8 a.m.
Otherwise, I would have stayed in.
Guess what I get to do tomorrow?
4 silver.
Get up early.
Well, we're getting up early, but we're taking the boys to Nickelodeon Universe tomorrow.
Oh, nice. There you go.
At the Mall of America.
Nice.
I've been there a
funny.
couple
I wouldn't
times.
go to bed until 9 tomorrow.
And hey, Stackin' AG, I don't want to. This is not a dig or nothing, but what the hell happened to the Vikings yesterday?
Oh no.
It is typical Minnesota fashion. We've had like 2 hiccups in our lifetime where the Twins won the World Series in 87 and 91. But otherwise, every time a Minnesota team goes to a championship, whether it's Minnesota North Stars playing the Penguins or the Vikings playing anybody, we just lose. Our basketball team sucks.
Man, I'll tell you what, everybody in this building was cheering for the Vikings yesterday.
They sucked, man. They looked horrible.
Well, they score 7 points and then they give up 38 straight.
I know. Well,
there's a
I was just gonna say that's the reason why before my boys were born, my whole life was sports, you know, and now after they've been born and after this whole YouTube community that's just been awesome, I don't honestly watch. I watch 3/4 of the game.
Yeah, well, now you can't swear at the TV as much either.
Well, it's just like for us here in Minnesota. Again, I'm not trying to be whatever, but or you know, you're kind of the same supplement in Michigan. It's like things get so cold so quick, and it's like I don't want to be wasting a beautiful weekend afternoon in the fall when you know it's like now it's -40 below.
Okay, Scully, what are you showing now?
My failed sword, but this camera or phone sucks. I can't get any detail. There's so much detail in that handle, but I can't show it. This is fine silver. This thing's like 7 inches long. And
we call those openers.
This blade bends so easy, and I tumbled it for 2.5 hours. And it still just bends like crazy. So I'm going to melt it and try it in sterling.
Hey, everybody buys a ton of silver on here. Go buy yourself a $50 camera so you can show us your wares, man.
Yeah, I got a nice camcorder. This phone's not.
Oh, you go buy.
I don't know what happens. My phone does the same thing where it's like the autofocus doesn't want to kick in or something like that. Because I think right now I'm getting a decent picture, aren't I? Am I able to? Yeah, now I can get pretty in depth. So I don't know. Sometimes my phone doesn't. Sometimes my phone doesn't. Because I always use my phone.
Okay, Silver. Thanks a lot for coming in. Stacking AG, he says he'll PM you, and he's going for the 20-ounce pit bar February 1st, if any more in stock.
Oh my God.
Don't think he keeps them in stock, but he'll probably pour you one if you want.
A 20-ouncer, he will gladly pour you a 20-ouncer.
There you go. Yeah, Pitt would do it in
a 2-ounce like stacker bar or something.
Yep. So thanks for coming, buddy.
All right, thanks, Silver.
Triple S.
Triple S. There you go.
Right?
Who's got a triple X?
Triple S.
Triple S.
Giving him a nickname.
Okay, yeah, triple S, yeah. Yep, triple S.
There's so many silvers, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
If I could go back and redo it, I would not make my name what it is.
You know what? When I'm sending out invites for chats, all I got to do is go to compose and hit S.
I think silver's
That's
up.
kind of why I tried to be a little bit creative with mine instead of like outright saying silver. I went more of the AG and the 47 with periodic.
Yeah.
Guess what stacking starts with?
True.
S.
L.
You're under the S's.
Still in the genre.
Yep.
You could say I'm on the S list.
He's got to get the silver mistress tucked into bed. Good night, everybody. Sprock it out. Good night.
That's the good-looking guns you got. I saw that video. Shelly, those guns and those rifles are nice.
There are those.
Yeah, the little smaller sniper rifle really came out good. That was that error I did a couple weeks back. I kind of modified it, and it turned out nice.
And that's the one with the
sniper rifle,
bipod, right?
The what?
Is that the one with the removable bipod?
No, the one with the removable bipod, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I've made 2 of them now, and man, I'm putting in 10 hours on those, and I'm never get any money out of them.
Right.
No,
They're too hard. All the other ones are a little easier, but that one's just a pain in the butt.
If you're going to make those big ones like that sniper rifle, you're going to be doing it for the love of the sport.
Yeah.
You know, you just came into focus there, Scully, when you put your hand in there.
Yeah, it's good looking gun.
Yeah, so don't mess around and put the gun down and keep your fingers in there. Yeah. No, you came right into focus there.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah, yeah, you got a pretty good focus tonight, Skull.
Looks damn good, man.
I like this one. I like the one with the scope.
Bootyful.
Ooh, yeah.
What's that one weigh?
This one's 2.89.
Wow.
That's crazy. That,
Chunky monkey.
yeah.
And I
The
think
one
it's
that
about
I sent Blue Light Bandit from Gold Bear Bunny there. That thing was only like 3/4, like 0.7.
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing's
I
about
think the one that
5
made
inches
Mike-
long.
Mike's gun that I made him, I don't even think that one's an ounce, is it?
No. John Harley says, I got one of those, but it's black and a good deal larger.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I
guys,
got
I'm
one too, but this is my cat shooter.
gonna split, guys. I got to get up early and stuff, so I'll be out of town until February 1st. But I'm gonna try and get on Monday if I can. So from where I'm gonna be. So
I'll have some Legos for you by the time you get home. How's that sound?
yeah, it sounds good, man. Yeah, just let me send me the cost and I'll pay you. So
Perfect.
hey, good talking to you guys. I'll see you all later. See you later over there on the chat.
Have a good trip.
See you, buddy.
Yeah. See you guys later. Bye bye.
Damn.
And I'll keep the light on.
Yeah, thanks. That the big gun, the pistol that you poured for me, Stacking AG, is
Mike.
0.64 of an
Yep.
ounce. Oh,
So-
and you know what? No, that's not right, because my scale reads in ordinary ounces.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's 18.2 grams.
There you go.
So just over half an ounce. Oh, just over half an OZT.
Just half an OZT.
But it,
So I mean, I was kind of worried. So the gun that I sent, Blue Light Bandit, I basically I put it in one of these little deals that I put, my COAs for my Legos when I make the Garbage Pail Kids.
Yep.
So I put the gun in this, and then I wrapped it or put some cardboard around there, and then I put it in a padded little small envelope. So I'm hoping that it stays in one.
you're good to go. Yeah, and the one you made for me too has a bail on the end of it, so I can also. I had it hanging around my neck. I had them on chains, but I took them off to put them away.
Yeah, of course, Bernie. Yeah, I got 10 guns right now, and I got about 8 more to do.
That's a sweet looking shotgun, though.
You ought to see the full version of this. It's actually a Silver Pigeon. It's actually a real competition shotgun.
I did see it on your Steam it or somewhere you did a video. You had a whole bunch of little black gun racks.
Yeah, that was my newest YouTube video. That one that you seen in there on that video, this is it. I butchered it.
Okay. Oh, and you cut it up?
I cut it up.
Okay.
It had flaws in it I didn't like, so I decided to, instead of just melting it, to modify it.
Cool. Nothing wrong with that. I thought I saw a gun similar to that, and it didn't look like a rifle. It was that shotgun. Oh. Yes, I need a scale with a troy ounce option as well. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking everybody that was pouring silver were really generous because they were always way over. And then I found out my scale didn't weigh troy ounces, it just weighed ordinary ounces.
My scale weighs troy ounces.
I know most scales weigh troy ounces. Like I would take Stacking AG, I can't do the building block because it's over, but you'd take I had a YPS 1 ounce, and it was like everything was 1.1. And if
Mike's like, hell yeah.
well, that's what I was thinking, like, holy crap, you guys, if I buy 10 ounces, I'm getting like 12.
Man.
Vessel figured it out for me. He was freaking out because his I told him, well, your vessel bar weighs like 4.4 ounces. And I think that's what it is. But it weighs 3.9. And I put it on this thing. And it tells me that it weighs 4.3. It weighs 4.3 ounces. But it doesn't weigh 4.3 troy ounces. So Vessel was kind of freaked out. Maxed out with that 20-ounce bar, yeah. That's a nice one too.
Yeah, this is the MP5.
Put it down and walk away. There, now you're focused.
The problem with this gun is this back piece right here is actually a little loop for a strap. I cannot get it to cast. It's too small.
Why don't you weld a bail on it and
Actually, that is what we're going to do.
I was going to say weld a bail on it and call it a day.
Hold on. Show
Yep.
me what you're trying to do there, Scully.
The back of this right here, you can't really see it. It's supposed to have a little loop that your strap for a shoulder harness would strap to. And because that's such a thin wire, I cannot get it to fully cast.
What is it, kind of like a little D-ring, eh?
What if you,
exactly.
if you were to take a little piece of like copper wire and just make a little C on it and super glue it to your mold?
No, on the original one, it's got it. It's on there.
Okay.
But because it's so fine, the silver cools before I can get it in. And I'm superheating my clay before I pour.
Where are you running an event? Are you running an event to it?
Yes, 2 of them.
Okay.
Okay, Scully, a friend is telling you it's actually the MP5 SD.
Yeah, I saw that there's several different MP5s. I just don't know these type of guns very well. So,
and I'm assuming the MP stands for machine pistol.
I believe you're right.
You would be correct, sir.
And here's the smaller sniper rifle.
The smaller sniper. Did you fix the stock?
Oh, here, maybe if I do this, it might work better.
You should name that one the Deer Hunter.
The Deer Hunter, yes.
And then the bigger one is considerably bigger.
Considerably. Holy crap. Yeah, just a little. Look, the scope is different. Oh, you cut the scope down on the small.
Yeah, I cut the scope down, and then this is where I didn't have enough silver on that first pour. So I took clay, and yeah, I actually formed my own back of the butt end of the stock.
Cool.
But there's that one, and then the tripod for the bigger one.
We got another one.
Another Lego already.
Another Lego. We're gonna clip it and keep going.
Yeah, see,
Flipping and going.
Flipping and going.
You can chat and work at the same time.
Kind of. Just don't ask me to chew bubblegum.
No. Just press the copper wire into the sand and make a little circle in the sand where the ring is supposed to be.
That's what I was thinking. It's exactly what I was thinking.
Actually, that may not be a bad idea. I may just cut the back of this one off of the original and then make a thicker wire.
Yep.
You know what? I'll try that. Either that or I'll use this one as the mold so I don't have to cut my master because I don't like tearing up those things.
There you go.
Yeah, I like this one. This one actually turned out kind of cool.
It did. Oh, I'm looking forward to a haircut, I'll tell you. Mateo Man says, Scully, that large rifle is a beauty.
Thank you, sir.
And
Sanchez is a pain in the butt.
Hey, I got something to tell everybody. If you didn't know, Provident Metals is selling 90% U.S. coinage at spot. They've been doing it all weekend. They still have it up. I just double checked.
Really?
What does that
Yep.
work to face?
I'm sorry?
What does that work out to face value?
$12.23 right now.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Let me know. They can deliver to Minnesota again, Mike. I'll place an order for you.
They had generic rounds for 19 cents over spot this weekend.
I saw that. Those went pretty fast.
Yeah, I grabbed some.
Good man.
I grabbed
Does
some
that
of
make
those. I grabbed some of this 90%.
For buttstock thing, Scully?
What's that?
Does that big one come with one of those rubber stock things that goes on the end? So it doesn't.
It did. Yeah, it did. I don't like it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to file this one off and get it where it's all smooth.
Okay,
Then I may use this one for the master.
just leave it alone. It's fine.
You think?
Hey, AG Ender, how you doing, buddy?
I don't
Yes.
like it.
I think. And he says great pieces too.
Ender put up a video of another Michigan. I haven't seen it yet, but
Oh, I didn't notice. I didn't get a notice. Or maybe I did. When did he put it up?
I just looked like 2 minutes ago. I don't know if it just came up. It must have just
It says new from AG Ender.
5 minutes ago.
And
Yep.
D-Wings World says, sweet looking skull bucks from Scully.
Yeah,
Yep.
you had some awesome skull bucks there, Mike.
Yeah, everybody likes those skull bucks, man. Everybody likes them.
That was funny. That was just me goofing around one day. I had a whole bunch of extra little spits left over from pours, so I just started smashing them with a hammer, and then I started stamping them.
Hey, somewhat stacker, Mr. 300. How you doing, buddy?
You could roll silver out, can't you? You already have the equipment to do that for your jewelry and just stamps them out.
Well, yeah, I do on the bigger ones, the 7.5 ones. After I stamp them, I do run them through the rolling mill to get them real smooth.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I believe that's how Monarch Precious Metals does some of their like little 1/10 ounce pieces. They roll and stamp them out.
Yep. Yes, somewhat stacker was my 300th sub. I remember.
I'm getting close to 500. I think I'm at 460 something. Making the climb.
I'm at 469. I'll go up to 470, and I'll go to 471. Then I'll go down to 468. So I got to be pissing somebody off, and they haven't quite made up their mind yet.
They're probably just subbing you and then unsubbing you and then subbing you, and
I don't care.
I've lost just as many subs as I have. It could be
Whoever's mostly on the chats when we're doing them are the people that, it's the same, like, 20, 40, 60 people that are kind of always there. Those are the people that I want to converse with anyway.
Oh yeah, when I got the biggest splurge of subs supplement is you had I don't know if you did the shout out or you mentioned my name in something, and I got I don't know, probably about 20 or 30 subs. Like
that was my giveaway, man.
I think so, yeah.
That was my my gratitude video that I did before Christmas.
Yep, that's what it was. And I got like a whack of them. Like all of a sudden, I'm thinking, whoa.
Yeah, I put links to a lot of
Yeah,
pretty much all you guys, either a link or your name, and I asked everybody to sub you.
hell is that?
this is the next piece I'm going to turn into silver.
That's a neck knife.
Yep.
A what knife? Oh,
Neck
you
knife.
around your neck.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to turn this into silver.
Last place I want to wear a knife.
Oh, it's in a
I was
Kydex
agreeing with you,
thing
Mike.
from a
Yeah,
ring.
I know. the sheath hangs from me, and you can just pull it out.
Yeah, this is the sheath here.
Somewhat Stacker says, I have few subs. Bye, Vietnamese people keep watching my videos. Yep, John Hartley lost one yesterday. Broke my heart. Yeah. Yeah, you think, what did I do? Okay, here's a question. Has anybody ever tried to sharpen like one of those little silver swords you make, Scully? You ever try putting egg on one of those?
It
Yeah, you
won't
can.
try to use it and actually cut something with it. The blade will dull almost instantly. Silver cannot hold an edge.
Well, I was just thinking like maybe like slice one vampire's throat.
Oh yeah, I can make it sharp enough for that, but the one-time use.
Crack me up.
Close
Mike.
combat for a werewolves, sure.
Yeah, I could have used one last night. I'm reading this series of books called It's Jane Yellowrock. She's a vampire hunter. Eh? Oh, don't even get into that, but it keeps me entertained. And I listen to it before I go to bed. And last night I dreamt that I was in a fight with a vampire. So
Did you win?
I don't know how I woke up. But I knew I was looking for the knife.
Bet you woke up drained, huh?
Yeah. No, I'm a vampire fan. I make fun of the Star Wars guys, but I'm a vampire fan.
So who's your
Oh,
favorite Twilight character then?
Twilight sucks. That's not even vampires. That's teeny boppers.
So you like Blade?
Tweens. Yeah, Blade is cool.
Yeah, I like
Blade's got Chris Christopherson in it, man. How can you not like that?
the Highwayman.
Where you heading out, somewhat Stacker? To Vietnam, maybe? One of mine was like 3,000 views and a bunch of Vietnamese comments. Okay. Take it easy, buddy. We'll see you again in 3 months. We'll still be here, I hope. Knock on wood.
I keep a bunch of little blades on my desk here for opening packages. I got this little tiny Kershaw. It's a teeny tiny little thing.
I can honestly say that just about every package I've opened, I opened with this cheap little plastic Dollarama X-Acto type knife there with the break off blades.
I got a tiny little buck knife, made in USA. I used to use my Benchmade mini griptilian, and I lost the damn thing. I can't find it.
that's funny. I probably got about 200 knives.
This is my new favorite little pocket tool. I got a Leatherman Style CS.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, I like this one a lot because it's got, instead of pliers, it's got a really nice pair of scissors, and it's tiny.
and are they springy?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
oh yeah. And then it's got a knife.
You call
Got
that
a knife and some tweezers. What's up, buddy?
You call that a knife?
That's some.
Holy Christ!
What kind? What is that? Let me see it a little closer. Is that K-bar?
This one is the K-bar. Yes, it is.
Okay.
I have one of those I want to do in silver too. A small version.
Nice.
What do you use that for? Prying up bricks?
People
Whatever the
that
hell he
break
wants.
into my house. This is my baby. This is the Perry knife, William Perry or Mel Perry. I mean, sorry.
I can
it's
throw them.
full tang blade, and then kind of like a blunt end here if you needed to pound something, if you needed to pound a nail or had to break
that is a skull cracker. That will open a skull. That's what that's for.
Say,
No, seriously, that's what that is for.
his head, yeah.
Yeah, that's why that's the shape of that. That's that shape, so it will crack a skull.
Big time, eh? Good Lord.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Back to your pocket knife. Sorry.
Oh no, you didn't cut that. Show your knives, dude. We like that shit. I got a couple. I got a couple sitting next to me. I'll show you a couple knives.
I
John
go get the katana blade, but I don't want to wake up the wife.
John Harley uses a Benchmade automatic I carried before I retired.
I'm a fan of Benchmade.
So switchblades are legal down there too, I guess, eh?
No, it just depends on what state. All states have different knife laws.
California, it's a felony.
Yeah.
California, you can't have anything in
You
California.
can't even have a knife that with one of those flick things on it. That's, what do they call that? Assisted opening or something?
Switchblade, butterfly knives, stilettos, they're all illegal in California.
They're all illegal here too.
Here's a Benchmade. This is the Benchmade Bushcrafter in leather sheath in S30V steel.
And you still got the box?
Yeah, I haven't had this for that long. I haven't taken it out to use it yet.
Oh. Is that a rubber or neoprene handle or?
Yeah, it's I don't know if that's, I don't know exactly what that's made of.
Ooh, that's a nice one. I like that.
Yeah, this is a nice one. I like the S30V.
Looks like that'll punch into something.
Is that about a 6-inch blade on there?
Nope. Enforcement.
Almost, not quite.
Nice.
I look at a knife and I think, can I throw it?
Yeah, I wouldn't throw this one.
You could. It's got a full tang.
Yeah,
You
you
don't-
could. I just wouldn't.
The good thing throwing a knife at somebody is
It's a
unless
crap
the guy
knife.
you're throwing it at's a complete idiot, it's going to give you some getaway time.
Well, I mean, if you know how to throw a knife, it can give you more than getaway, but
Well, I'll tell you, if somebody was coming at me and he had a knife in his hand and he reared it up to throw at me, I'm not standing where I used to be by the time he lets go of that thing.
If a guy's in,
I'm pulling
if a
the
guy's
Indiana
within 20,
Jones. I'm pulling out
if a guy's
gun.
within 25 feet and he's already has his knife out, there's not much you're gonna do about it. You're gonna get stabbed.
Too late.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm pulling the Indiana Jones and I'm shooting his ass when he pulls a knife out.
Again, if he's within 25 feet, you're not gonna get your gun out fast enough.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I watched a video of a cop trying to explain that to one of those liberals that was saying that why did you know, the cop was trying to explain why he shot the guy that was running at him with a knife. And that's what the cop was saying. He says, when that guy gets within this much distance, it's inevitable that that knife is going to do something to me.
Yep.
He says it's inevitable. So he
Yeah, I
says,
mean, if you're an average sized man, you can close,
yeah,
you can close 15, 20 feet pretty damn quick.
oh yeah,
And if you see somebody going for a weapon, you're gonna close it really quick.
Yep.
And you're gonna have to be committed because you either got to get there or you're gonna get shot, right?
yep.
And
Yeah.
I believe for the conceal and carry permit, you're supposed to carry like a almost 100-foot, if not a 50-foot radius of like your awareness zone.
Well, yeah, you want to be aware of what's around you, but you definitely need to be aware of what's behind whatever you're shooting at, right?
That's
Right.
pretty hard to do in a shopping mall. Hey, Gilligan, how you doing, buddy? And John Harley said, it's true, we trained for that. John Harley, I believe, is ex-law enforcement.
Very nice.
Sheriff's
Service, sir.
I believe. And we have a Gilligan in the house.
I carry, and the one thing I'll say, the one thing that sucks about carrying is that as soon as you get into a scuffle with somebody and you're armed, they're considered armed, right? So you're both considered armed at that time. Because if you're locked and you're wrestling, or you're locked in combat, you're both considered armed, even if it's just one person that has the weapon. So that's why you always try to actually run, get the hell away from somebody, because somebody may want to just get in a fist fight with you and don't realize that you're armed.
Yeah.
And you don't want to put your hand on your gun and say, hey, stop.
Yep.
Because what if they're armed and they think you're going to pull? Then all of a sudden it was just a fist fight turns into a gunfight.
Into a fatal.
Or you end
You know,
up
the
getting
guy's
a wrestling match with him and he pulls your gun out.
Yes.
And as soon as you get into a wrestling match and you're carrying a gun, they're considered armed. You know what I mean? Because they could pull your gun out and shoot you with it. So yeah. So if you're concealed pistol, if you have a concealed pistol license and you're carrying and somebody tackles you and starts, takes you down to the ground, they're considered armed. You can shoot them.
If somebody gets within hand's distance of you, just chop them in the throat.
Yeah.
Hello.
Punch their Adam's apple. It'll end the fight instantly.
I remember that movie. Was it Sean Connery where he takes his thumb and he shoves it in? Hello, who's that? Slacker?
Yes.
Stacker. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I just checking.
That's
I've had a bad time with that mic lately.
Hey, you gotta, when you come in, you just gotta blare it out.
Oh, I didn't want to interrupt supplement, so.
What's going on, Slacker?
I'm always just blabbing,
brother. Hey, Clint.
Escalate.
Yes, sir.
I know you don't want to hear it, but 2 more Legos, but next month, okay?
You got
I see that thumbs up. Go ahead, supplement, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, dude, don't worry about it, man. We're all good. We're talking about concealed carry and actually getting into a scuffle. You actually got to be 10 times more careful when you conceal carry. Like, you got to run from freaking fights, basically. You got to keep yourself away from people, because the second, you don't even want to engage in a fist fight if you have a gun on your hip. You know what I mean? You don't want to even get to that level.
There. You see what John Harley just said? It's always a gunfight when I get there. Most just de-escalate.
Yeah.
It's a good way to look at it. Yeah. It's always a gunfight. Yep.
I was looking at a pistol this past couple of days myself.
Oh, yeah? What you looking at?
I'm really looking for a revolver because automatics tend to jam and you got to take them apart, clean the springs and all that stuff. So a revolver is a lot more easy to maintain. You just swab out the cylinders in the barrel. And I was kind of looking at like a 357. Use the 357 mag for stopping power, but then like 38s, because it'll fire 38s, but use that for target practice to get used to the handle of the gun.
Yeah, pay the extra money and get yourself a Smith & Wesson. That's just my 2 cents. Ruger's really good too. You get a lot of money, but if you're planning on carrying it, the Smith will be a little bit lighter. But they're both good guns.
How many shots would like a 9mm or whatever automatic hold?
Well, none of us have any automatics, but
the one that I was looking at would be like 10 to 13.
Okay, then it's like him having 2 guns to your one.
Pretty
well,
much.
A revolver would only hold 6, yes.
Yeah, I know, because usually the guy that runs out of bullets first, they lose.
Yeah.
Really, they say gunfights are less than 3 seconds. It's whoever can shoot, whoever can shoot fastest and most accurate. That's why I don't even give people shit that carry like 22 Magnum, because if you can pop that thing out of your pocket and you can put a couple in somebody's head within a couple seconds.
Yep.
Not everybody's that good with recoil. I'm not recoil sensitive. I shoot a lot of 44 Magnums, but it's all what you can shoot with. If you're going to carry something, you want to be proficient at it, and you want to be well practiced at it, and you want to make sure that you're accurate with it.
And
I agree, Karis.
Be prepared.
Just throw on the ground and break a limb.
Right.
Yeah,
I got some violent people here. Bernie says to shoot them in the head with a 22 and let the bullet rattle around in their head.
Yeah, John Hartley says Glocks don't jam. Well, I mean, it's still possible that they can. I mean, anything that's a semi-auto, but it's highly unlikely, right? Any gun can malfunction. A revolver can have timing issues with the cylinder. It's very rare, but I think it's just all personal preference. You can. I mean, if you think you're gonna have like a OK Corral gunfight or something, you can have a shit ton of rounds. But realistically, if you had to pull something in self-defense, you're probably only going to get off a small handful of rounds. If the other person's armed, that is.
The ultimate best thing of all is avoidance. Just avoid.
Exactly. That's what I was just preaching a minute ago. Is if you have a gun on you, you try everything you possibly can to get away from that. Don't even put yourself in a situation where you'd have to pull it.
Well, if I get this thing, I'm not going to conceal carry. I'm just going to have it in the house nearby, and if anybody comes in here, they're going to wish they hadn't.
Right, but I mean, there's nothing.
Well, if you're not going to conceal carry it, you know what I would recommend? Well, I mean, get whatever you like. Get a few of them. I think everybody should have at least 30. That's my opinion. And I got on the wish list right now.
Now, Mateo,
there's about 30 different pistols I want.
Mateo Man says, Mike, this conversation is over our heads. Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Because he's in Canada too.
Oh, yeah. Canada.
Oh, no firearms
don't
in
even
Canada?
get me started on that bullshit.
We can have firearms, just gotta jump through a bunch of hoops, and there's no such thing as concealed carry unless you're working for the LEO, local LLO or whatever it's called, local law enforcement.
Yeah.
Well, hell,
if you want something,
you guys need to come down to Texas. You just stop at the nearest convenience store for us.
Yeah. Yeah, they sell them at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
That's the way it used to be.
In the
That's
gumball
way it
machine.
used to be all across America, man. You used to be able to go into Sears, going to Kmart, going to department stores. They all sold guns.
I remember I was 16 years old. The first time I had gone down to the States by myself, and me and a buddy, we were working on a carnival, and I don't know where we were, but we were sitting in a restaurant, and two guys come in, and they were open carrying, like on the hip.
Yeah.
And I swear I probably just about peed in my pants because they sat right beside us, and the one guy was just eyeballing the pair of us, like we did something to him, but he was just being a dick. But
No kidding, Andrew.
Scared the liver, right? Like, you seriously? And they weren't carrying little guns either. They were like big ones,
Yeah.
But man.
Yeah. No, I hear you. It's open carry. It's legal. It's definitely legal in my state. Just not many people do it because there's too many. Nancy's out there for sure.
Okay, I know what the judge is because I had one of my. I was driving a guy's truck in North Carolina. I was down there for some work, and he had one of the pickup trucks with a pocket in the door. And I was driving all over town. I could hear this thing rattling around. It sounded pretty big. And I reached down there when I was stopped at a light, and I picked this thing up, and I'm holding it up like this. And the guy in the next car is looking at me, and it's one of those, they call it the judge. It's a 410.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, the judge is a Taurus. It's a 410.
Man.
It's a 410 and a 45 long Colt, and Smith & Wesson makes one. It's called the Governor. And that's a 410, 45 long Colt, and 45 ACP. That one will take all three. But yeah, it's
But how could you hold something that heavy steady enough to,
Oh, those things don't weigh shit, Mike. Those things aren't heavy.
And the 410s don't really
heavy
recoil.
enough for me?
Those aren't bad if you get the right ammunition. I'm a big fan of 45 Colt anyway. I think it's an awesome caliber, whether it's an old cowboy gun, rifle, or revolver, or a newer revolver, a Smith Model 25.
I'm with Karis once again.
Mateo Man says the last time I saw a gun was at cadet camp 60 years ago.
Yeah. But John Hartley, one of my favorite guns is a Glock. I have a Glock 20 and 10 millimeter, and if you like 357, you'd like some hot 10 millimeter rounds are just as impactful.
Oh, my last bar. It's going away.
I think Pilot Dude is trying to tell us he got his gold today. He got 10 1/10 ounce, I believe.
Sweet. It's the way to do it.
Yeah, he got an ounce.
I sold an ounce of gold today.
Rats.
Yeah, I'm buying a bunch of silver. I got to get more melting silver.
Nice. So who's the bar going to, Slacker?
It's going to Silverback Stacker.
Nice.
There you go.
Careful there,
I got to
Bernie.
hang out with him the other day.
Well, I've created a monster with Mother Techie. She is now a full-fledged, full-force stacker.
You kiss your inheritance goodbye, buddy.
Yeah, she got on that. She got on YouTube and started watching video. Bernie was one of them. She's watched Pitt. She watched Bear. She watched anybody who was a pourer. She likes to see the stuff made.
Who's that
She
slacker? I was flapping my gums. I missed that.
Oh, that's my mom, Mother Techie.
Oh, your mom.
And
Okay.
yeah, and so she knows I'm into it. She started watching all the videos. She likes Silverback Stacker because he does the singing stuff, and she loves all the gorilla pictures. But when I got Scully's gun, the Thompson, she watched that video, and I showed her the Thompson personally. She was after me. I want a gun. I want a gun. I want a gun. And Bernie had showed the pistol, so he was in a stream. I was like, Burn, man, we got to talk. And he gave me the number, and so I got her a pistol, and she is ecstatic about that thing. Well, she was watching Silverback, and he had a skull that was Day of the Dead, and she wants that. So Silverback said he had one he could trade, and they're 2 ounces. We're going to do an even swap as far as I know. And there goes my last bar. But it's not going to be my last for long because Pitt just listed my bars on his site, so they are now up for sale.
Get them while they're hot.
If you want skulls, you go see Scully.
Yep.
Oh, I know. That's the namesake. There's just so much I want to get, and then it's just crazy. I have to be careful, but you
get there, man, a little bit at a time. You don't have to get it all in 1 month.
I know. I got a vessel bar coming. I want the Legos from Brother AG47 over there. I definitely want one of GPO's rounds when those get made. So,
I am excited. I'm excited.
Huh?
That's supposed to be a secret.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's not. I'm just pulling you.
I was going to say it was on the chat. It can't be a secret.
Well, I couldn't remember if that was like after chat or before.
I got you good there.
Yes, you did.
No.
What kind of martial arts were you into, Scully?
Taekwondo and jiu-jitsu.
Oh man, that's it.
Oh man, that's it.
Jiu-jitsu.
So defensive and grappling,
I
right?
can spell about 7 other words too.
I got a question for you. What's the difference between jiu-jitsu and Brazilian jiu-jitsu?
They're just spin-offs
Yeah, I was going to say,
of
don't
each
you
other.
play after Brazilian jiu-jitsu?
Brazilian
I didn't know if one
jiu-jitsu
was like
uses a lot
grappling.
of using different body parts against the other person. Have you ever watched the early UFC, Hoist Gracie?
Yeah, cheating son of a bitch.
Oh yeah.
That's not cheating. He's a badass.
Hey,
That man, I would never in a million years, and he's like old now, and he'd still whoop everybody in here's ass.
that's
Only
because
if he takes you to the ground, he will.
shirt and chokes you with it. I mean, give everybody else a foot of rope and let them choke him.
Well, you got to remember, during the UFC, there was no rules. They could headbutt, eye gouge. It didn't matter. There was no rules.
Yeah,
He just happened to use his gi to choke people out, which is absolutely brilliant. And I would do the same thing.
He choked out all the stupid people.
I got in a fight with a guy who had hair down to his ass, and I used his ponytail to choke him out.
Hell yeah. Or you use it to throw him into a brick wall.
My fight with somebody in real life, you don't. There's no, you know what I mean. You don't have to be nice about it. You can use, you can use a brick. You can use anything you want. You know.
I've been in.
You don't have to fight clean. Whoever fights dirty is going to win.
I worked on the carnival for about 6 years.
Oh, okay. You had plenty of experience with that.
Well, I have a mark or two that I fondly remember. And
That's funny. I took martial arts for 35 years, and for the last 25, I haven't been in a fight.
Yeah,
it's amazing. As soon as I knew I can defend myself, I had the right frame of mind to walk away from so many.
Yep. That's the important thing.
Well, also, you never know, just like we've been saying all night tonight, you never know what the other person has.
That's right.
And if you can talk your way out of it, I highly suggest you do so.
Yeah, some of those, you can still watch a lot of those early UFCs too.
I got them all on tape.
Yeah, those are some of them are pretty.
If it escalates into a fight, then, you scratch, bite, eye gouge, you do whatever you got to do to win, man.
Yep.
You know what? If you're ever in a fight and you feel your life is threatened, punch them in the Adam's apple. You don't even have to punch them hard. It's enough force that will cause them to think they're choking. And then you can get away.
If you break it and you kill them.
You can do that too if you hit them too hard. But if you're defending yourself and if you feel your life is in danger, you got to do whatever you have to do to defend yourself. It's the same thing if you have a gun. If you feel your life is in danger and you pull it,
oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I felt my life was in danger, I would just shoot him.
Exactly. It's the same thing if you feel your life is in danger and somebody's attacking you and they got their hands on you and you chop them in the throat, and then you run away. That's the whole point. You're defending yourself.
Yeah, I seen the guy get grabbed by the throat, squeezed his thorax until he had blood running out of his mouth. It was pretty nasty.
I can remember getting in a fight with my ex-wife because I was explaining to my 4 sons that there is no such thing as a fair fight. A fair fight has never been invented. There's fights with rules, but there's no such thing as a fair fight. If you get in a fight at school or you get in a fight on the street, there's no such thing as a fair fight.
No, that's what I was saying,
You
Mike.
mean you can't call a timeout?
If you can grab a hammer or whatever, walt the guy. Don't hit him with the hammer head. Turn it around and hit him with the handle.
Well, you got to be careful if you just want to fight, though. If you're just fighting, you got steel-toe shoes on, or you grab a hammer or something like that, and then all of a sudden it's battery with a deadly weapon. There's a big difference between a fist fight.
Well, if you
kick somebody to the head with boots or something like that, then you're going to end up going to prison for a long time.
Well, that's with any fight. If you're in a fight with somebody and you defend yourself, you're going to have to prove that you are defending yourself.
Yeah.
That's why, again, I say if you can avoid it, walk the hell away, because there's no good situation once you get into a fight.
No, our legal system up here is who hit first. That's the guy that gets charged usually.
But see what happens because I believe my wife is a nurse and she dealt with, there was a fight that happened. The dude fell back and hit his head on the bar, on the corner of the bar, and he was dead. Like, he had a brain hemorrhage and died. And I believe that guy ended up going to jail over the deal.
Oh yeah. If you were the aggressor, that just turned into murder, not assault.
Well, I don't think he was necessarily the aggressor, though.
Well, no.
I knew a guy who got in a bar fight and hit another guy in the head with a beer bottle just to get him away from him, and it killed him. And he ended up getting a manslaughter charge.
Yeah. So, I mean, another reason to just run away. Just
walk away, talk your way out of it, apologize even if they were at fault. If they're being aggressive, avoid. We taught that in martial arts, man. That's number one is avoidance.
Discretion.
Then it's defense.
Better.
Oh, yeah.
And that kind of comes back to my awareness too. Is just be aware of your surroundings. Don't let people get in close to you if you can help it.
Yeah, if you see danger in the area, leave. If you see somebody acting a nut, don't stick around and watch. Get out of there.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons, AG, why we were, when we first started talking about this tonight, is when you were talking about the awareness, and I'm like, that's one thing that I like about is because you're always aware, because you have that on you, so you're more aware of your surroundings, and you're more likely to get the hell out of there sooner.
And Pilot,
because you don't want to have any altercation with a weapon on you like that.
Carry a pistol, says Pilot Dude.
That's right.
Now here's my story why I keep saying carry. So some of the houses that I go into, they're foreclosed and everything, so we have to winterize them in the winter. So I go into a house, I go downstairs in the mechanical room to shut the water off. Well, two guys are in the corner of the house, and they go running up the stairs and out the door. And in the corner, I can see where they were smoking crack or doing whatever. So I was like, "There's no way I'm ever going into any one of these houses ever again without a gun on my hip." You know,
Without a piece, yeah. Damn. Yeah, I don't watch hockey, Gilligan. I haven't watched sports since there was 6 hockey teams.
I thought that was required if you were Canadian.
No, it's not.
Well, my local coin shop owner wears a gun on his hip every time I go in there.
I think it's only the French Canadians that are like that.
Yeah. I'll eat the poutine, but I ain't watching the hockey.
Oh, wow.
I got to get some water.
Oh man. Now I'm looking for a new carry piece this year.
I love my shield, man. I got an M&P shield, and I love it.
Yeah. I got one of those, a 9mm. Yours is a 40, I know.
Yeah.
There's one thing for certain this year is I'm gonna burn up a lot of ammo. I got the itch right now this winter time. I wanna shoot.
Had to settle for Pepsi.
Nothing wrong with that, buddy.
Yeah, no, it's fairly flat. So, of course, that doesn't take the sugar out of it.
Yeah, I won't drink flat pop.
Oh,
like if you're gonna drink all that, nastiness, you might as well enjoy it.
Right.
I'm thinking
Flat root beer is good.
it's not flat.
No flat pop is good, man.
Doesn't taste very good.
No, that's the whole reason I drink it. It's for the carbonation. If it doesn't have carbonation, I won't drink it. That's why I drink all that
Sparkling water.
like Perrier, sparkling water.
Oh, I don't like sparkly water.
Oh, I love it.
Makes it taste bitter.
I just drink a
I
lot.
drink water. I don't drink sodas. I don't drink tea. I drink coffee. That's it. But
Yeah.
coffee.
What's your question, pilot dude?
I need someone's opinion on capsules. What kind of coin capsules? I was gonna say I got gabapentin. That's the only.
I remember when I used to waste my money on those.
Different kind of direct fit or the black ring. I don't,
Either.
Depends if you're gonna put them inside of the tubes.
the tubes, yeah.
Yeah, and you get a direct fit if you want them to, unless you want really big. It just takes up a lot of space, man.
The black rings, yeah, they're a lot bigger capsules.
And it's kind of a lot of waste of money. I mean, unless you're, because most of the coins that are going to be in capsules come in capsules, like your pandas or your kooks or some of your nicer numismatic coins that you buy.
And they don't rattle around when they come with a capsule, usually, do they? I don't think any of the ones I got rattle.
Capsule, they're normally like direct fit capsules.
Yeah.
My opinion kind of goes back and forth on that. If you buy them in bulk and you can get them for like 30 cents, okay, 25 cents, you know what I mean? I'm all for it because I think down the road, if you go to sell something, even look at like the old Engelhard rounds and stuff. If you have a nice shiny one or you got one that's all scuffed up and junked up, you know, what would you rather have? Do you think you're going to get that 30 cents back? I think you probably will. You know what I'm saying?
Are you going to get that much more, though? I mean, Engelhardt's an Engelhardt. It's still going to hold its premium in its name.
Yeah, but if you had an Engelhard and I had an Engelhard, mine's BU and yours looks like it's been, thrown around in a box for the last 30 years. It's all scratched up, dinged up. You know what I'm saying? And they're up for sale. Who do you think's going to, somebody's going to buy the BU one first? It's just, at least I would. That's my opinion. But I don't think anybody should pay like $1.50 or $2 for a capsule like Providence sells it for. I think that's ridiculous.
Kind of going with the waste of money, because if you start getting 100 capsules for 100 different coins, now you're looking at you're cutting ounces out of your stack.
Yeah, you're cutting ounces out of your stack, but I'll tell you like this though, like if you buy it in bulk, okay, if you buy it in bulk and you get them for really cheap. You get 1,000 ounces of silver. You're talking $20-some thousand worth of silver. If it costs you $150 or $200, if it costs you $200 to protect a $25,000 investment.
That's cheap.
You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Dean.
If you look at it that way,
Yeah.
I think as long as you get them cheap enough, you know what I mean? If you get them cheap enough, and it you know, then it's worth it. But if you don't, you know, don't spend $1.79, or you know, if you're spending that kind of money, then hell yeah, you know, that's a lot of silver you're leaving on the table. But if you
Speaking
can
of
get
gold,
because I mean even the spot price changes 20-30 cents in a day, you know what I mean?
Well, and then think of this too. If you're going to be doing that a lot, you got to have your gloves on. You got to make sure everything's nice and clean, because as soon as you get a milk spot or something in there, or a fingerprint smudge, it won't come off. Now that coin could just be as well be in the box with the rest of them.
Yeah. If you're gonna use capsules, then you should get your coins, and you know, and only touch the rim and put them in the capsules right away, or just leave them in the tubes. If you buy them in tubes, leave them in tubes.
Right.
Yeah.
I like
The only
that.
ones I really use capsules on are like the old vintage ones, because I collect them. You know what I mean? I bought like this humongous box from eBay of Lighthouse capsules, like the 38 capsules.
Oh, nice.
I bought like I don't even, it was like 500 of them or some crazy amount. You know what I mean? I bought them in bulk, and I got them. You know, I think they were like 17 cents a piece. It was like really, really inexpensive. But I don't know. I don't know if I would buy them for like Silver Eagles or something. You know what I mean? Just leave those in the
What's he
tube.
putting them in? I guess that's the main thing. What's he using them for?
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, he says my coins were sent in strange holder that says National Coins and Bullion.
Probably
I kind
a
of
flip.
want the tube that had the capsules in it, and that's it.
Interesting.
I'm gonna do a video. You know, I got a lot of ideas. You know, this year I said I wanted to start doing some videos other than unboxings, and I have lots of different ideas that I want to do. And one of the videos I'm gonna title "Does Spot Price Matter?" Because I mean, you can go off in like 50 different directions regarding that. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
all those sales that they have, like 30 cents over spot, 10 cents over, you know, 20. Yesterday the spot price was freaking 70 cents cheaper, you know, and today they're selling 50 cents over because it went up, you know, or whatever. And it's all
Dog and pony.
it's all smoke and mirrors, really. It's they're just manipulating, you know, they just manipulate it to make it look like it's a better deal than what it is. And
Right.
the way that the things that I focus on, I don't really focus on spot price as much as I focus on buyback, you know, the spread between, you know, how much something costs and what you can sell it for. I pay more attention to the spread than I do the spot price, if that makes sense.
I think that's my problem. I've never sold a thing. It all comes in and it never goes out.
Yeah, I don't sell anything either, Mike.
He says I found 50 for 234.
What?
Pilot duty. I guess he found 50 capsules for 234.
$2.34. That would be a good deal. Snatch them up.
Maybe 23.40. I don't know. No, 23.40 would be too much.
I think you can even get them cheaper than that, Bernie. I've got them cheaper than 50 cents a piece in the past, for sure.
Yeah,
That's not $234, is it?
No, $23. Yeah. See you later.
50. Oh, man, that's a lot of money, buddy.
Yeah, $23.40, I guess, or 23.
No, I think it was just he didn't hit the.
Yeah, he didn't hit the shift. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. I don't sell, but I do trade on an ounce for ounce basis. I haven't got anything that I wanted to trade yet. I got lots to come in, and if I want to do a trade, I pick something up to trade. That way I'm not attached to it.
Yeah.
I think it's my OCD.
Yeah, the other thing I want to get back into this year is getting to more of my LCSs. I got away from that. And and I want to get back to my LCSs and find some more of that vintage silver for cheap.
And I'm all about the generic, man. I need ounces to pour.
Yep.
That's me.
Yep. I'm going to do a video about the generic that I buy, why I buy it. I'm going to do a video about gold, what type of gold is worth buying, in my opinion, all that stuff.
Yep. Mateo, man.
Well,
That's
kind of why my trip to the LCS was kind of, or not, to the coin show was kind of boring with Vulcan anyway, because I was looking for just cheap silver there, and he found a couple rounds that were fairly cheap, but they were like the nice ones that he showed. But I bought this one, a silverback stacker. This was a 10-ounce bar. So
let me see what you got there. A Rooster generic bar, yeah.
Generic Year of the Rooster, yep. So
still pretty cool.
Above spot.
It's a cool looking. What's that?
All right, I said just a little above spot, so we both kind of came out happy. He got some cash, and I got some silver.
There you go, man.
Did you watch Silver Bean Counter's video about the coins? He bought $1,200 worth of silver, and he was paying like.
I have that on my to-watch list. I haven't watched it. I got a lot of catching up to do, Mike, after that freaking week.
Bought at a coin store.
It's funny. Last night I spent probably almost 3 hours watching videos last night. Catching up. I am so far behind. There are some people that I was watching their videos every time they put them out. And then for the last month, I haven't watched anything. And now I'm like behind in these guys' videos, 10 and 15 videos.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm going to catch them up this week. I got a lot of watching to do.
What is with the platinum premiums? Well, I don't think you're with a platinum crowd, Pilot Dude.
Platinum's always had high premiums, man. I've never purchased any or really looked into it, but the one thing I can tell you is they've always had a high premium.
The only platinum
was our biggest mistake.
Yep, the only platinum I've ever touched is when Jay Silver came through Winnipeg and we met up at my coin store, and he brought with him a 1-ounce platinum round, a Canadian, a Maple Leaf 1-ounce platinum, and he bought it at a coin store or a coin show for face value.
Wow.
He bought a 1-ounce platinum coin for 100 Canadian dollars.
Who's a jerk off, Pilot Dude?
I don't know.
No, that's a little bit better. See, you got 250 capsules there for 30 cents.
Yeah, that's
cheap. 30 cents a piece. You're getting down there.
Is he saying how? The guy that owned the platinum had it in his junk bin, and Jay Silver just asked him, well, what do you want for this? Because he knew what it was as soon as he spotted it. And the guy looked at it and he said, $100.
Sold.
The premiums are a jerk off.
Part of me would be really happy about that, and part of me would feel pretty bad.
Well, both, yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean, but
yeah, because it's not like you're getting a deal. You're like literally getting $1,000.
Yes,
you know what I mean. That's a lot of freaking money, dude.
Oh, big time. You know,
that's not like somebody goofed for $20 or something. You know.
Yep,
that's 1,000 bones.
$1,000, yeah.
I'm totally not judging. I probably would do the same thing in the same situation. I think I'd feel bad about it too, though.
Oh yeah. And he did too. He said he felt kind of guilty, but he says I couldn't stop myself.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, he brought it with in my coin store. The guy in my LCS, Al, he's looking. He says, "Are you sure?" And we took it out and he showed him. He says, "Yeah, here it is." Unreal. Yeah, 1-ounce platinum for $100, and it says right on it, it's $100 coin. Man. So did that one work, stacking?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
No, it didn't go down far enough.
I didn't get my nipples. I got domed nipples instead of circular.
Instead of flat nipples.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should take a cast of mine and send it down. They're pretty flat on the top. So you just take that thing and rub it on a sheet of sandpaper and you'll flatten those things out, eh?
No, it loses some of its pop.
Yeah.
Next time, Mike, you get a wax cast in your nerps.
Then it doesn't say Lego on top of them either.
Right.
What did you say, supplement?
I said that's the idea for your next bar, buddy. You get a wax cast of your nerps.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna wait for Randy to finish my my little disc, and then we're gonna go from there.
Slack, are you taking a nap?
Oh, I'm just listening.
Supplement's eating something. We can hear him crunching.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I was back.
that's completely legal.
Bernie did ask. He's asking stacking. How many of those Legos did you just cast?
I've done, I think, let's see, where's the other? I've done 4 so far, and 2 have turned out.
And look at that. He wrote that. Look at he wrote that young boy's name down on the wood over there.
I think I'll have William paint a little picture and write Kiefer's name on there.
Oh, there you go. He'll like that. So who has 10,000 to blow on a coin? 2017 5-ounce British proof gold Britannia. No thanks.
I had $10,000. I'd have full lost wax set up, a brand new kiln,
Yeah.
a new tabbing machine. Oh my God, my shop would be kick ass.
Right, I'd have stacked crucibles up to here, stacks of silver up to here. And he's got that all time one coin.
$10,100, 130 mintage.
If I had 10 grand to blow, I'd buy a monster box of Eagles.
Right?
Yeah, that you know what? If I was married and I had 10 grand to buy, I wouldn't buy it anyway, just so I wouldn't hear you spent 10,000 on what?
That's funny.
Promise you, that would be the first question or the first response that came out of her mouth.
The bottom turned out.
Say, just tell her, you know, at least it wasn't hookers and blow.
Yeah. Blow, yeah, I love that one. Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I like that snake.
Yeah, I do too. I'm so glad to get mine. I've been playing with it. It's sitting here in front of me. I'm still playing with it.
And that's Chris.
Yep. Hey, Stacking AG, you got a snake, don't you?
I do have a snake.
Oh, you know what that means, Slacker Stacker?
It means I've got to get one.
Yeah, you're the only guy here with no snake.
Yeah, and what's funny is Chris's snake is actually cooler in person than it is on camera.
Yeah, they are.
I always thought it looked cool on camera, but now that I've got it, it's freaking pretty cool. I like it.
That can almost be said about every silver piece because, like,
That's
I'm
true.
sure, Mike, how cool do Scully's stuff look in person?
Oh yeah, like
You
the skulls.
How cool is that Tommy gun in person?
Yeah. Oh yeah, everything is better when it's in hand.
Well, I kind of agree with that, but I'll tell you, I'm very impressed with this snake.
How much do those things go for, the snakes?
Pilot dude says, "What kind of monster box?" I think he said Silver Eagles.
About $30, Slacker.
Yeah.
About $30.
30? Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. No, that's a good price, especially considering, you know, he actually puts it on a block of wood. And it's a little over an ounce, so it's definitely worth it. It's a nice piece.
Hey,
This is a keeper piece.
Does yours have that on it, Scully? That's a signature of the artist.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Mine does.
Sweet.
He signed it for me and everything.
Yeah.
Actually, I take it back. If I had 10 grand to blow on metals, I wouldn't be able to help myself. I'd have to get one of those. I'd have to get 100-gram poured Gold Bar.
Oh yeah, those are nice. Was that a Geiger?
Oh, those are killing me here. You ought to see my desk. I got this. I got
like
papers
3
on the desk.
Hey, Silverback Stacker, how you doing? 2 hours in. Not
Talking about him.
long nap. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we're 2.5 hours in. Jeez.
Time flies.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was
What's up, SBS?
It's good to see you, Silverback.
Oh, he just had a nap anyway.
What Silverback Stacker just got here?
He did.
What'd you have for
Going on
dinner,
there, buddy?
SBS? What was that good smelling food you had?
He said, I wanted 100-gram Geiger bar gilded by the pit. Ooh, yeah, that would look pretty cool.
Yes, on both those. I want one of those 100-gram Geiger bars bad. Those things are beautiful.
Oh yeah, Monster Box, an ounce and a quarter, 2015 Bisons. And he had Filipino food supplement.
What's Filipino food?
Spicy.
I was just gonna say, kind of like Thai food, along those lines. I would think.
I kind of live in a bubble. I don't know what Filipino food is.
Vegetables.
I love trying new types of
A lot
food.
of spices.
Yeah.
Yes.
No ginaling. Food from the Philippines.
Yeah, I don't think you got it shipped in.
Pilot dude, I needed food from the Philippines, but I don't know. I would think Thai food, Chinese food, Japanese food, all along. Got to be along the same thing.
Oh, Thai food's awesome. Me and Shani both love Thai food.
Hey, CCT.
Oh,
He
look,
says, I'm looking for some sleeping pills. I hate waking up this early. How you doing, buddy?
little Thai
Hey, there's
food.
Cyber Butcher.
It was hot.
You guys want one of these
Did you see Rat?
cast CCT slides? That he's the guy to get a hold of.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Ratatouille is good. I want to go to Thailand. So it's 5:20 in the morning in the UK.
Well, pilot dude, if you ever go to Thailand, don't touch anybody on the head and never point with your foot. Oh, and you don't shake hands.
And Pilot Dude says, I can't log into Coinbase. I'm so screwed. Oh, well.
Why don't you point with your foot?
What's wrong with Coinbase?
Oh, it's part of your body and you're insulting whoever or whatever you're pointing at.
He says he can't sign in anyway.
And you don't shake hands because they wipe their butt with their right hand?
No, it's just they're greeting you. I don't know how to, it's called a Y, but I can't really show it to you. But it's kind of like praying where you put your hands in prayer
Like
stance,
that?
but yeah, there you go, Mike, and then you just kind of bow.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how you greet each other in Thailand.
Why?
I worked with a Thai couple, and I worked with them for almost 20 years, and they taught me a lot about their culture. It's pretty interesting.
You know, I learn a lot about some different cultures doing what I do for a living, but I have a Muslim friend that her family comes from India, and even to this day, they don't use toilet paper.
Ew.
What?
That's part of they use their hand to wipe their ass.
Well, when we were in the shop and
What?
Willie, we called him Willie because his real name is Warut. And what's funny?
What?
CCT says, or he grabbed him by the nuts as a greeting.
But I pointed at my toolbox with my foot, and Willie told me if I ever did that in Thailand, that whoever owned that toolbox would be after me because I insulted his profession. So
Well, I brought that up. I brought that up. Yeah, yeah. I brought that up because, we think it's like absolutely disgusting and gross, right? Because we've lived with toilet paper. But that's perfectly normal over there.
Normal to them, yeah.
That's perfectly normal over there.
Well, you'd at least think they'd have like a rag
Yeah.
on a stick or something,
Nope. Nope. You use your hand, then you wash it afterwards, I guess. They have like a bowl, like literally, like this person that I'm telling you about, it's a friend of mine, and her parents still live over there, and they still have a home, and they didn't have a toilet. You went into a bowl.
I'm sorry.
I know that that was like, it was my first reaction, not to have that gasp. I'm like, what? Yeah, like I couldn't get over it, but I mean that's perfectly normal over there.
Can you imagine what their fingernails look like?
Yeah, no. Let's
No.
not have that conversation, eh?
Yeah, but I mean that's in Philippines they point with their lips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just the next time you see like one of those 300 or 400-pound fat women waddling around,
Yeah.
the first thing that I want to pop into your mind is, how does she wipe her ass?
Yeah.
Wrong, Mike.
Well, the other thing,
Wrong.
because I got once we went down this this direction with the conversation, I had many more questions, right? Because you start out there and you're like, oh, what else? What else is kind of odd, And you think, India's it's still on the cusp of not being like a third world country, right? So there's a lot of things that we take for granted here, like
Big time.
ice. Most people don't have like ice, not even ice water. They just drink it warm.
Yeah.
They just certain things we don't even think of over here.
What are you casting there, stacking? Sorry. I just see him using that big shiny thing to push something else in, and
he's doing a belt buckle.
Yeah, I was just kind of getting pissed off at the Legos, so I had to do something else for a second.
been there. Good Lord.
Then they come to Canada and cook our food. Yeah, but they got to wash up first, Dean. Yeah, no.
Fingernails I'd have an issue with.
What? I forget there's, my dad was telling me one time that the reason why the toilet paper is cut in squares, so you can fold it in half, then you fold it in half again, and then you take the innermost corner and tear it off, and it'll fit right over your finger, and then you wipe your ass. Then you know what you do with that little corner that you tore off? You clean your fingernail.
That's wrong.
My dad never had dirty fingernails.
One thing that plumbers are taught to do is never eat their fingernails.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a plumber too.
yeah.
Well, it's
Keep
one of the trades. Yes.
hands out of your mouth.
Well, things are different all over the world,
Conversation
pilot
goes
dude.
south real fast, doesn't it?
People just do different things,
Yep. No problem, CCT. I hope you're having your morning tea before we got into this.
The only thing that I could think of when I had that conversation is, what if I went traveling and I went to somebody's home or something, and I walk in the bathroom and there's a bowl on the floor and there's no toilet paper.
Yep. What do you do?
Yeah.
Well, I always keep in my head that I'm not that attached to this pair of boxers.
Just ask
I
him
was
where
gonna
the
say my
sneak is at.
socks. I'd be using a sock. Something.
Well,
I think I'm going to shift gears too. This is what I was going to try to do, which I think I possibly could do, but that's going to be a lot of silver, probably at least like 8 to 10 ounces, and I don't know if I'm going to burn that.
a honker.
But I got a pretty good
Wow.
take.
Got some
Did you
nice.
pour it really thin,
It is thin.
and that'd still be 8-10 ounces? Yeah, I guess that's pretty. That's the diameter. The diameter. That's pretty big, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Their CCT says people think I'm weird when they visit, as I have a bidet. That is another old custom that's not real big over here unless you're.
I'd rather use a bidet than my fingers.
Yeah, you and me both.
Well, they sell toilets. They sell toilets like that at Home Depot now. I forget what they're called.
Yes, they do.
Right way.
They sell ones where you plug in the wall. They got heated seats. They got this little electric arm that comes up, and it's like a little water pick, sprays you out. You can put the different pressure on there, and
that's one of those Japan toilets.
Yes.
Yeah, I forget the name of it.
Unless
hygiene wise, that'd probably be the best to use as a bidet.
Pilot dude, 15 cents over spot for SD bullion, but SD bullion charges shipping, so it's going to be more like $1 over.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they did have on there, like if you order over $100, did they have free shipping?
No, not unless it was a special deal they were running for a short amount of time. They've the only time I've ever seen free shipping on SD bullion was on like a certain product, and it was a special.
Right.
They're one of those SD bullion and Gainesville coins, I think, are still that are two that charge shipping for all their stuff.
Yeah, because I remember before the SD or Silver Doctor videos, that guy, we don't have free shipping and we don't have pretty blue boxes, but we do have the lowest price on Eagles.
Well, if you average in the shipping, then it's no longer the lowest price, though.
Right.
I will tell you, I was talking about Provident earlier, and I haven't ordered much from them, and I am not, I'm not a favorite of anybody. I'm not loyal to anybody, is what I'm trying to say. They had Eagles for like $1.80 over. That's not bad. Anytime you get the Eagles for less than $2 over is a good deal.
Yeah, there's no free shipping. Depends on how many you buy.
Yeah, exactly.
And everybody on the YouTube side, we're going another 5 minutes, and then it's going to be sayonara. That's another martial art that I learned. I bet you never learned that one, eh, Scully?
Sayonara?
Sayonara, yeah.
No.
That's where you just turn around and run.
No, we learned that one. That's a good one.
Works every time.
Bernie, ain't been kicked out of Home Depot yet, huh?
I've been kicked out of some nice places, but not Home Depot. Well, you never.
Yeah.
You know what? I always wished I had enough nerve to do that. Just like walk in Home Depot with a newspaper underneath your arm, and you walk right up to one of their crappers, you drop your pants, sit down, and fluff out the paper.
You've been watching Jackass too much.
I was just about to say that.
And you know what would happen to you? You'd end up on the sex offender list, and everybody would look you up and think you're a pedophile.
Yep. Okay, silver gold bowl ships for free over a $500 order. There you go.
Most people don't spend $500 a pop, though.
Are they just
kind of what
America too?
I thought was kind of funny is like some of the guys that do the silver videos, like the Rob Kirby's and the Jim Rickards and all that, like they talk about people. Oh yeah, I got customers that are buying $100,000 gold purses. They're not going to be able to do that. And it's like, well, dude, how many people do you think watching your thing on YouTube right now are spending $100,000 a pop on precious metals purchases?
Nobody.
Yeah. No, yeah, nobody watching his videos on YouTube is spending $100,000.
Right.
No,
like,
absolutely nobody.
You're batting zero on that one.
Very, very few people would do $100,000 order of, physical bullion.
Yeah.
Not at one shot anyway.
No,
if I had millions, I absolutely would.
Well, yeah, if you had millions, sure, it would be. That'd be like 12 monster boxes of Eagles. That's still, that's
a Brinks truck rolling up to the front door.
Yeah, but you can have your Eagles, man. I'll take my 100-ounce Engelhart blocks and stack those things up.
Yeah,
I would buy those if there was enough of them I could buy for like $1 something over spot. But to be honest, I wouldn't buy any 100-ounce bricks. I like singles, man. I like singles. I have a crap ton of 10-ounce bars, and I don't even know if I want to even go that big anymore. I wanna go down to at least 5 or less.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm the same way.
That's my new kick, man. As long as I can get them as cheap per ounce. Like Provident had the deals on the single rounds or the 10-ounce bars, and they both were 19 cents over spot. I would go for the singles before I'd go for 10.
Good night.
Unless it's a collector, a collector type thing, or actually more so if it's a collector type thing. If it was like a sunshine mint, then I guess I really wouldn't care.
I like the 10 ouncers. I got quite a few of the 10-ounce Atlantis mint.
Yes, 10-ouncers are cool, man. Especially poured 10-ouncers. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I love those. And I got a Geiger 10-ounce.
Yep, those are nice. You know what though? I gotta give you a little rant for just a minute though. Those new Geiger square 1-ounce bars are freaking over $5 over spot.
Are they? Ow.
Yeah. You can kiss my note. You know what? $5 over spot for a freaking generic 1-ounce.
Yep. I got one.
bar.
Oh, Cyber Curtain Twitcher says I'd look like B.A. Baracus. Does anybody know who he is?
Mr. T.
No, I don't.
Mr. T.
That's Mr. T. B.A. Baracus.
Yep, that's the 18 character.
Badass Baracus. Yeah, good night, Chef. Yeah, you're showing your age, CCT. Good night.
Too by recognizing it.
When the second end swings around to the 12, it's going to be time to say goodnight, and that's in like 30 seconds.
Silverback Stacker, when the live feed shuts off, all of us are still in the chat. People can stay in the chat all night if they want. Just it won't be on YouTube.
Where else is
other people?
I can email you the link too, but as long as you have a camera on your computer or your phone, you just turn the camera around so nobody sees you. But with that note, YouTube.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
All right, everybody.
It was
Boy.
truly nice to have everybody here, and we'll talk to y'all later.